Oh. Oh, it's a good thing that I started things a little bit early. Hi everyone, good afternoon. So, Xbox Showcase happening. I literally saw this just now and I was like, yeah, I got time. I'll watch it on stream. Might be. Last time it was very fun. So yeah, same thing as always. Stream VC is open for anyone who wants to join in, wants to hang out and watch this together. Feel free to hop in. I'm already streaming it. I already got everything set up for that. Other than that, we're just gonna do the same thing we did on Tuesday. We're gonna watch this thing. There's a few games in this that I'm already interested in, like Galactic Racer. I'm really looking forward to. Dune Awakening. I'm curious to see what they're gonna say about it. Let's see what else. The other ones, not quite as interested in. I still haven't gotten around to playing Dragon's Dogma. But we'll see. Wait, are there Modern Warfare 2? Oh, sorry, Modern Warfare 4? Really? Are we? God, they just crazy that we have like a new Modern Warfare series in addition to the old one. That's just, man, it's crazy. Curious about Dark Arisen 2? Yeah, Dark Arisen 2. I remember people saying that Dark Arisen was like an amazing patch, or amazing DLC for Dragon's Dogma 1. So, win? Hang on, I am gonna quickly make announcements on social media as well. Sorry, I wanted to make a quick post about it on Blue Sky. I'll have watched the presentation here and I'm also working, so probably won't join VC. That's very fair. Alright, we're starting. We're starting. Get ready. What is this? Jesus! That's a lot of 18 plus warnings. Good lord. Hi, Skunky. Today, Rio Skunky, for both of you the same thing. If you want to join in again, feel free to hop into VC. If you don't feel like it, it's also completely fine. Your discs now also digital, bringing the benefits of digital. Presented by Glowmade. Hi, Rio. I have no idea what this is, but it looks very indie. Yep. Xbox crush my balls. Hi, Lily. Yeah, it's a showcase for Gamescom. They're gonna show some news about Dune Awakening. Probably the upcoming North Pole update. Sorry, South Pole update. I know that that's something that may you sneak your way in, of course, if you want to. It's if you can see the VC, you can join. I think you have. Lily, I'm pretty sure you have permissions to join my VC.
If you read this,
yeah.
You are gay. LMAO.
True. Anointed. Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah, I heard.
Hello. Do I need to explain the if you read this you are gay LMAO, or are we not Fed posted right now? Actually, does that apply to you if you're out of the US?
My guess it's like if I read this, if I am live, I am bi.
What?
That's my version of it. No, I mean like I'm bi always, but I don't.
I'm so confused. Schrodinger's bisexual.
Yeah, it's just bisexual things, you know.
The Xbox at Gamescom
You're only bisexual when you're being perceived.
Yeah, when I'm not perceived, I'm not like it's not that I'm not bisexual and not perceived. It's that when I'm not perceived, I don't exist.
Okay, hold on. That 25th Xbox anniversary looks neat only because the tism of haha see through computer.
I cannot wait to add that controller to my collection just to go along with the console itself. So I've got two. Yeah, why not? Oh, it's also worth noting, Charlie, that
I have no Xbox.
Very first world premiere of the day.
No, that's not true. According to Microsoft, I have a house full of Xboxes.
My Xbox hasn't been turned on in like 5+ years, I think.
Damn.
Gotta turn up Rio.
I got a phone. Don't you guys have phones?
Well, speaking of the Xbox,
well, you guys don't have phones?
We're actually bringing you guys that are watching at home.
Here's the thing.
As we celebrate 25
I
years
think
of
I
Xbox,
game more on my phone than any other console because, but that's purely because Star Whale. Do we consider playing Star Whale playing a game?
Depends.
Auto battle.
Oh, it's an auto battler. I don't know.
Well, so it's not an auto battler. You can have it auto run. So instead of doing the grind, you can just set it up so it auto runs for the grind for you. You just have to have your phone up, and you just have to make sure it doesn't like turn off the screen. So I like this little. Hold on, this little diorama is super cute. Hold on, I love this.
Oh, the Duke controller.
These little dioramas are so cute.
Aww. The little
Man.
tiny controllers.
Man, you know, I almost went to Gamescom. I would, if I had gone, I would be there right now at this moment. But
Hey, Rico, do you want to go to Gamescom one year?
yeah, one year, yeah. I wanted to like see if I could get some people together this year, but man, a bunch of shit happened in the weeks leading up to Gamescom, and I was just not feeling it. So I was like, nah.
Yeah, if you ever want to get people to go next year, I'm always looking for an excuse to get out of the country.
Yeah.
Hell, if I just need to go to use Gamescom as an excuse to go visit my friend and explore the country, explore another country with them, I totally will do it.
Oh yeah, like Gamescom is being held in Cologne, which is Cologne is close to the Netherlands, fortunately.
I'm sad. I wish the thing taking the picture would, instead of putting you inside the room, would have put you in like an Xbox 360 profile picture, like the old Xbox Live 360 profile pic.
When I unboxed an OG Xbox, first I couldn't believe my eyes because oh my god, I've got Halo now.
Rico.
But I also then got to play it with my granddad.
Yes.
I have an impulsive thought of Rio is your doppelganger from the Mandela catalog, because all you do is you just take out the C and you have Rio.
I have no idea what it is, but I'll take your
I'm not
word for
familiar
it.
with the Mandela catalog, but I've heard the name before.
It is an analog horror about doppelgangers trying to get you to end it so that they can replace you.
Oh, is it the one with where the guy makes like an AI generated picture, or is that something else?
No, that's Angel Engine. We don't like Angel Engine. I hate it because Angel Engine is such a good concept, but he just uses AI for everything. Like, you had such a good idea, but now it's absolutely worthless because you used AI.
Yeah. I know that after, like, in the wake of Backrooms, that was like one of the things mentioned that they wanted to make like a big movie out of now.
Is that a thing again?
Hold on, this is familiar.
Sure. Yeah, we've seen this. This is PUBG.
Yeah,
Hi,
this is
Skunky.
the
Rico party.
Rico
Pico Party. Hi,
Scadia.
Skunky.
Hello.
Yippee, PUBG extraction shooter, question mark? I don't know
I think it's
what this game
just
is.
a PUBG map or something. I don't know.
I know PUBG is still doing an extraction shooter. Okay, hold on. Just the sliding around on the ground kind of movement is really stupid enough for me to want to play this game.
You can be a giant pig monster. You can have like
You can be a little
you can have,
tiny doll creature.
You can have Kalka and Brina show up, apparently.
Okay, I said this before when I saw it when we were watching Gamescom in Mindsurfer, but having the grenade launcher that says doggy dog every other word, so when you launch it, it just says that, is really kind of cringe, but it's just cringe enough where it's really fucking cool.
Is this Fortnite? It might as well be. I wonder how much longer until Fortnite adds an extraction shooter mode.
Remember when Fortnite was Save the World?
No.
Here to unpack that doozy of a
Remember Fortnite was a zombie survival game?
Yeah,
I do. I bought into that early.
And the fucking battle royale was like the side game.
I don't play Fortnite anymore. I've fallen off really hard of that game. It's a shame because the current stuff that they have looks really fun, but I don't wanna go back.
Yeah, they added Perlica.
Yeah.
Perlica. This guy in the back's like mogging the camera with arms crossed.
Listen, I wish I got Perlica.
You're coming off the back of
I can't go back to Fortnite. I can't.
Yeah, don't let yourself be tempted.
If I have to be vain and like have one vice, it's my gacha games. Gacha games are the one time.
Amazing, love to hear that.
We're back.
I'm not surprised because that trailer was absolutely incredible. I got to ask a few things.
I'm waiting to see Knuckles at the end. Well, I think is Knuckles in or?
Can you kind of break it down for us?
Well, the blade hands specifically touch on our concept of trading flesh for power. In this video, Floyd, the guy with the sunglasses, has decided to put his hands into that haunted pinball machine, get him chopped off, replaced with machete blades. Now he can no longer shoot guns or legally drive, but he can cut your ass to ribbons if he gets close.
Hey, you can't legally, but can you still hop in a car with those blade hands?
It works. You may need to mute from time to time. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, that's completely fine.
But he has to put his seatbelt on, or he will be ejected if there's a sudden impact.
Very good. Safety first, of course.
Man,
even with the gun blade.
I wanted to go to Gamescom this year, but I went to TwitchCon earlier, and that was... There's many reasons why I'm not going this year, but like TwitchCon was very pleasant. It was like Gamescom gets incredibly, insanely busy. Like you can literally walk over the people there. That's how crowded it gets. And TwitchCon was a lot less people than that. And that already really exhausted me. It really made me realize, oh my god, if I go to Gamescom, I'm gonna be a husk of a man by the time I get back.
Like a nervous tick where you spam taunts, or you can accidentally
I need to like
swap and have a pretty good swear
train my
about it.
social battery a bit more.
And you're pushing yourself to see how far you can go before you cash out and win that chicken dinner, or you burn out.
Amazing.
But man, after I decided I wasn't gonna go, Final Fantasy XIV announced that they were gonna be there this year, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and I heard the audience is core gamers. They will
Planetenverteidigungskanonenkcommandant is I think is back with the giant fucking physical cockpit.
To each other. They're on missions besides just trying to win the chicken dinner. You pick your favorite one, and we offer you a few decks of cards. Do you want to kind of be an assault character? Do you want to be a support? Do you want to?
Why is there two people standing behind them with their arms crossed?
I wonder. They've been there for like the whole time.
Yeah, I wonder if those are like, if they're like doing a bit, you know, or if they're like part of the Xbox. I think those are just two visitors.
I think they just want to be on the camera.
Yeah, I think that it's just two visitors doing a bit. Esports athletes be like, yeah. Oh my god, you're right, yeah.
Lose a little bit of that run health. But even if you get totally smoked in the first few minutes,
announcing
you go to the out
Faker,
and now it's time to make a decision. We're going to offer you a new power that kind of goes with that core fantasy you selected. We're going to
I'm not listening at all to what he's saying.
Really outside your core fantasy. Maybe you're a support character, and we're like, hey, do you want a boombox that lets you blast Wu-Tang Clan to heal your squad?
Obviously, I do. I do want that.
Exactly. And then third, we'll offer you something that kind of every character could use. And as you get deeper and deeper into your run, we're going to start packaging the good stuff with injuries. So now it's like, oh, do you want an akimbo ROM's ability? But it's going to come with you sneeze in the smoke, or
change some
settings. And so as you're playing and pushing, you're mitigating. I'm building, I think, my dream player build, but also I'm getting these wacky injuries that come up and can cause hilarious whoopsie-daisies. One of my favorite injuries is called Hollywood Stuntman. When you slide or dive, occasionally, small chance for an explosion behind you, which will hurt you and your squad. So you feel cool, but you might bust your buddies.
So many things that can happen. But you've actually brought to Gamescom and this video, an exclusive video that will give us a bit of an insight into the world of deadnet as well. So let's take a look at that.
Fresh meat, huh? Cool. I'm Floyd. Guess that makes me your tour guide to this lovely little patch of hell they call Cascadia.
Hi, vtuber, welcome in.
I got attachment issues.
How are you doing today?
Mom says I love too hard.
I'm just watching.
Watch where you step out here. Make too much noise and we'll be up to our.
Watching the Xbox Showcase. This is deadnet. I think this is the Fortnite. This is the PUBG extraction shooter.
Okay, dude. Sit back, buckle up, and don't even think about.
I don't know. When it comes to extraction shooters, the only one that I really liked was Hunt, and that's not because specifically because it's an extraction shooter. It's because I really like the shooting mechanics in that game. God, the upcoming update for Hunt looks so interesting.
Cove's seen better days. Oh well. Still plenty of fun to be had in the silly hole.
The silly hole.
That's what Uncle Tickles used to say. Game's simple. Dog
oh, he made the joke.
That's deadnet. These guys are fucking psychos.
I said smell its blood. Vampires be like. Drifter be like.
Home to some real bad
Welcome in, Sarah.
Crazy fucking beliefs. Like, I heard they think Biggie killed Tupac. Oh shit. Wait, did Biggie kill Tupac?
What is he talking about?
Alright, I'm back. What the fuck are we watching?
It's still that's net, I think.
Do yourself a favor.
I hope that the whole presentation isn't gonna be this.
Is this?
Yeah, it's still deadnet.
This is why I hate doing these.
This looks bad.
Yeah, no, it looks awful. The fact that entire mansion is just one entire ripoff of the Benevito mansion.
I don't know. It's like. Graphically it looks nice. It's just like, yeah, we've seen this style like 1,000 times before, and
hold on, this parachuting is kind of cool though. Hold on, that was kind of cool. Look at
the tone of the trailer is so weird, and the pacing is so weird. Are the Evangelion kids gonna show up here? Yes.
Is this just another battle royale?
No, I think it's an extraction shooter. Like he was talking about it earlier, but I was not paying attention. Stab. Stab, stab, stab.
I don't know why I'm watching on stream and I could just watch on Discord.
Clearly the game has a very distinct vibe and it looks
I'm giving Rico that viewership.
I'm obsessed with every little detail.
Did you die 1,000 times?
About the inspiration
Also, if we're talking about Elden Ring, yes.
What you're trying to invoke from players and their feelings.
Well, I kind of think the age of making something that everyone kind of likes is
it took me
over.
3 streams to beat the final boss of Shadow of the Earth 3.
And our love-hate. I think the fans will forgive anything but being bored. So we wanted to take a big swing with a mid-90s Pacific.
They're still there.
But not just
the Xbox background gang.
90s, but
the Xbox eSport gang.
The films and movies I grew up with, Twin Peaks, X-Files, Silence of the Lambs, put it through a meat grinder, add body horror, David Cronenberg stuff, and arrive at something.
It's so, yeah, the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, it's funny how to say, like, yeah, this is inspired by Twin Peaks.
Like, every time I see these videos, I just want to
without,
keep
like,
playing,
kind of
playing. But there's a few things you pick up as well,
doing
like
any of the stuff that makes Twin
the
Peaks
window.
interesting.
Like the environment,
like the mystery and everything. It's
in
just an
makes a
extraction
lot of
shooter.
tactical differences to your
Hello
gameplay.
kids, here's
You
an
expand
extraction
a
shooter
little
with
bit on
generic
that.
FPS graphics,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
80s, 90s references and
with
quips.
Nanite
True.
Human, the world is dense and detailed and beautiful, but
It
players
looks like
care
a
about
half-assed
playing games.
GTA
So,
5
a
mod.
good example
It
I
looks
use
like
is in
what
PUBG,
Pacific
if you see
Drive
window,
could have
you
looked
can
like if they
shoot,
didn't have
or you can
an
kinda
interesting
smash
art
through it,
style.
and that's great. In our game, we have something we call action agencies. So when you encounter
Pacific
a window,
Drive, if
for
it wasn't
example,
actually
you
good.
can slowly
It's
and
Pacific
silently
Drive if
open
it
the
was
window.
no,
one will hear you,
Pacific
but
Drive
you're
if it was
exposed.
garbage.
You can quickly slam it open.
I was gonna ask,
but,
isn't
now
crafting
you
the
get a
people
little
that do
noise, maybe you've
Subnautica?
given
Yeah,
away your
well, no, they're
Yeah.
the people that
Shoot it
used
open
to
or
own
crash
the people that do
through it, but now you're
Subnautica.
gonna leave a pool of glass wherever that happened, and if anyone
Who did the
steps on
Chat
it, it's gonna make a loud
GPT
noise
thing?
and tip people
That
off.
was the
Or
former CEO
you
of
can turn up the
Crafton, and it's the
music,
reason why
maybe
he's now
turn
the
on a
former
jukebox and
CEO.
put on your boombox glass, and now they can't hear the broken glass.
Okay, fuck you, Grafton.
See, the funny thing is, if you're CEO at a company and you use ChatGPT, that's fine, that's expected. If you then, if ChatGPT's advice is to commit fraud, and you get found out and your company gets into huge trouble, then you're not going to be CEO for very long.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
story's so
One of the ones
crazy,
in the
man.
video that
This is not another AI rant, audience. Please, this is not another AI rant. Okay, I'm not gonna do those anymore. It's just me making fun of the former CEO of Grafton for committing fraud.
It's just
What's
wow.
funny about the about this location is it's those tubes, those kind of
So
little kid
the kind of
McDonald's
the
land
final
scenes you're navigating
conclusion
through,
of
which
it
like
is
such
no.
a-
This straight up,
American
some of these scenes straight up
childhood
look
of
like
the
an
90s,
like HD
feeling
the HD
covered in
texture
blood
pack
and
for
guts,
Pacific
becomes
Drive,
such
like
a
the
fun
single
location
hut
to
in the
try to
middle of
fight
a
over,
forest
so
and
every time
everything.
we hot drop,
But
we're trying to win the tubes, we're trying to keep the tubes.
But no,
And
sorry.
it's weird
What
because
was I gonna
just
say?
the other players
Yeah, the
naturally wanna
CEO
get us out
of
of those
Grafton, the
tubes.
former CEO of
There's the
Grafton.
cult of the blind mother.
Like, thanks to him now, Grafton
footed
most of the bill of Subnautica 2, but they're not going to see much of the money from it.
Nooks and crannies to hide in and take positions in, and you know,
He did not do
in these
Grafton a
games you're looting,
service.
you know, you're trying to gear up and you're trying to get strong. But one of our powers,
How long were the streams?
is called
Oh,
Creeper,
they're all on the
which allows
archive
us to
channel, so
actually hide inside of the loot.
I think they were
Climb
like
inside the
two
refrigerator.
to 4
Don't try
hours
this at home,
each.
kids. You can get inside of lockers, and I actually, fun fact, did the voiceover for what I have to call hiding pervert, because when you're in the locker, I
Hiding
do this, like,
perverts. I don't think.
and then we run it through some post-process and make it sound
Isn't that
cool.
from
But
Outlast
when you are in
Trials?
Cascadia and you're hiding,
I
and
don't
waiting
think
to
I
get the
want to
drop
be a
to
hiding
somebody,
pervert.
That's gonna be my voice gently whispering
me
in your
neither.
ears.
Love it.
But like Outlast
Outlast
Trials is full of those.
So important to players
Oh,
is the
wait, is he
size
is he
of the
an
Dead Net
Outlast
map as
trial?
well.
Or is this Dead Knight that he's saying?
No, this
that
is
Absolutely,
DeathNet.
it is,
I was just thinking of
okay.
like, you know how you have all the random enemies in Outlast Trials who are like hiding, the naked enemies who are hiding in like lockers, and if you open the wrong locker, they like jump out and start stabbing you.
I'd rather be near the hiding, screaming, naked locker lady than this fucking guy.
You never get the
Yeah.
same zone twice.
Interesting.
It keeps showing the pig.
It's going to force players to have to kind of learn
I love
different areas
Manhunt.
of the map, and also
I think you should show the pig more.
their abilities that they've picked up.
Yeah.
Whenever the
Dave,
Can
gotta
I
ask,
can I
we've
just be
seen
the
it a
pig?
couple
And can I
of
just
times
have
in
players?
yeah, whenever
have to see if
Gunpig
they
is not on
legit or
screen, all the
Baby
characters should
dolls
ask,
going on,
where's
someone
Where's
Gunpig?
Gunpig?
Can you tell us a wee bit more about that? Because that looks right
We
up
love
there.
you, Gunpig.
Yeah, so we have kind of beyond chasing abilities and injuries.
Beyond-
we have
beyond
this
good and
notion
evil?
of Weirdos.
Beyond
These
Two
are
Souls.
very
Don't
strange
worry,
No,
choices
no,
you can make
no,
for that
don't bring
single
that up.
action,
Don't
including,
submit David Cage.
taking those
Speaking
hands
of Beyond
off
Good and
or
Evil, have
becoming
you
the
have you
large,
seen what
dual
happened to
SM
the most recent
LMG,
game
wielding
Ubisoft
pig,
released on Steam?
Or in the case you just mentioned, our little sweet precious
They
darling.
didn't include the
baby
game.
doll. She is a
It was just a dummy
Oh,
executable
yeah.
that said like, make
I heard
sure
about
you're on
that.
the right Steam branch.
That can, she spawns with a little
It's
tiny,
just fucking
RC car,
amazing.
which drives very fast and is very cute to manipulate.
Well, they did warn
She
us,
can
you know, they
hitch
did
ride on her
warn us
squad
that we
mate.
should
She
get
can,
used to not
jump
owning
on your
games
back,
anymore.
and most importantly, she can jump on an enemy's
Ubisoft, you were
and
absolutely
quietly
right,
hang
yeah.
out, and she will occasionally laugh, which can tip them off. And if the jig is up, if she has to fight, she can start drilling in the neck and stealing med kits and making you drop your
Try and
stuff, which
stop
is
me.
Incredibly frustrating to deal with.
Yeah.
God, I'll probably end up playing.
I mean,
Dead
we've
Net
had
so
this
much
whole
I'll turn
debate
into a
before
baby
in
doll.
Europe, you know, like, what is the value of like a of something digital item. And in the past, it was decided that like digital items represent like a certain amount of value. I think it was like a court case about people who beat someone up and forced them to share their RuneScape account so that they could steal their items or something, and it actually had like consequences.
I love how I lost so track of the conversation because I'm so just not interested in this Dead Knight bullshit.
Yeah,
I want more Gunpig. That's the most interesting thing this man has showed us. Is
Yeah.
the hideous Gunpig.
Yeah, I'm sorry, audience. If any of y'all are like excited for this game, good for you. But this is so unappealing. This game is so unappealing to me. The way that they talk about it, the way that it presents itself in the trailers, it does not spark joy for me at all.
You know what will spark joy in you? Marathon Season 3.
We just think
Maybe.
it makes a lot
They-
of sense.
I really like
Ironically, the PvP leaks. Sorry, sorry, you go.
What I wanted to say is, if they do more PvE stuff, that's the stuff that I'm really excited for Marathon, because like running Cryo Archive without the fear of like other players was like really cool, because it's such a difficult and complicated environment on the inside.
It's interesting. I talked about at the beginning of the show. You're choosing from a roster of 9 to start.
Sorry, I saw Skunky light up. I didn't know if I was interrupting them.
No, I'm just good. I'm just playing Void Stranger over here.
I'm just making sure. I'm just trying not to talk over people.
This is FPS.
I'm a yapper. I'm sorry. Marathon's new PvE mode is going to be great. They're going to have their own separate economy of PvE and PvP, so the economies are going to be separate. And if do you want me to continue with the leaks, because these are all leaks.
Shout out Discord group is. We are having
if they're leaks, maybe better to keep it like very superficial, because you don't know how much of it is true or not. I don't know if anyone even wants to like hear about it or not. Like me personally, when it comes to leaks, I try to be a bit careful with them. Yeah, on the other hand, it is Marathon, you know. So, like, what are the leaks exactly about?
I was just gonna leak the do a bunch of PvE modes in that
Oh, it's just that, yeah, that's Cryo Archive with no PvP is just a Destiny raid. Yeah, that's why it's so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was great. I got to the compiler. The compiler was a really fun fight.
Oh, I really want to see that fight. If they bring that mode back, I'll play it some more. I wanted to play it more after we did it at one time, but like on the day I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Cryo Archive again. The event was, but it was like the last day of the event, so it just ended, and I was like, ah, shit.
Death is the beginning. You can get rocked. You can be an early out.
But
then in that out game where we give you the pick 3,
I will tell you right now. At one point, they did double XP, where it was the most.
One more game.
So there was a way when the PvP, when they found out that you can grind out levels super easily with Cyber Acme, it just became the most efficient way to just level grind and just get a bunch of materials and feed your materials into your cradle. I got to cradle level +3, like I reset 3 times and got 3 permanent skill points because I was just Destiny grinding. And I was just like, this is the most Destiny this game has felt, and fuck, I just want my game to live.
Yeah. Like when I first announced with Marathon and that it was going to be like an extraction shooter, I think it was around the time when I watched Mandalore's videos on Marathon. I was like, wait a second, this is a really cool universe. Why are they doing an extraction shooter with it? But now that it's like kind of starting to slowly turn into like Destiny, but with Marathon, I'm down for that. Get this cue ball off the screen and bring out Sneak King too.
Honestly, one of my favorites from
Damn.
as well.
By the way, speaking of
Gamescom, and
Sneak King, hey, did you see Metal Gear Solid? Metal Gear Solid 2 is out. Collection 2 is out. You can play Metal Gear Solid 4 is finally free from jail.
It's no longer tied to the PS3.
That's very nice.
It only took over like a decade and a half.
I think I saw that they like recorded that like the voice actor for Otacon like recorded new voice lines or something.
Yeah.
Like the
oh shit! Oh shit! Galactic Races.
Yo.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, show me Glub Shido.
Hold on. I.
There he is, Glub Shido. Gong droid.
You know they're as dangerous as they look. You've ridden one before, but you've never raced one.
I cannot speak anymore, but God, it's action.
Speeder bikes.
It feels like change of fate, would ya?
I love that they let you like that they let you race not just pod racers but also speeder bikes and land speeders in this.
So you gotta learn to wield her kinetic best.
But you can still have a pod racer if you want one. I love that. It looks so good, yeah.
This is so cool.
I'm so excited for this game.
I know I've been shitting on her accent before, but I hope you can hear how giddy I am just the fact speeder bikes are here. Speeder bikes are so cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it.
I also enjoy you can just straight up kill people in this.
I didn't know that,
It's
but that
Burnout.
makes very good sense. Yeah, I feel the same.
It's Star Wars Burnout.
I feel the same, Rio. It's like close enough. Welcome back, F-Zero.
You're right. Welcome back, F-Zero.
You're Rex. Ouch. Get me the parts, and I'll assemble the perfect speeder bike.
And I remember a long time ago, my brother and I, we used to have a Pit-Droid game where it was basically Lemmings with Pit-Droids. And we played that game so much. And I love Pit-Droids because of that game.
Speaking of Star Wars, I love the fucking stupid ass flame rings. Holy shit. You better, if you can make custom characters, you better make me as a clone trooper or a Jedi. Biko.
Was it an NZCom?
Oh shit! Is this the sequel? This is the cassette beat sequel.
I still need to play the original. That's it, man. I played the original for like 5 minutes. Not on stream. It was off stream. And I was immediately like, oh my god, this soundtrack fucking bangs.
This town has a reputation for occult rituals and devilry, you know.
It's funny, a window washer just came on by my window and scared the crap out of my cat.
I just have to remember the window washer is more scared of you.
I'm willing to give it a good go, yeah.
I mean, it kind of jump scared me a little. I thought they were coming to
It's
war.
funny, in lore, Anakin's spot race event was like the worst catastrophe for other racers and their sponsors. Yeah, multiple people died.
I trust your travels in Nottingham have been very
Listen, how awesome I get sponsorship? If I take out their competition, they'll have no one else to sponsor but me.
But yeah, for the tonight's ZCom stream, I need to like actually play the game and see how common the customization aspect is. But I want to do something where like if people want me to recreate them in the game, they can like do it. I can do it. So
Can I make an underwater monstrosity to teach the people the horror of why we should nuke the ocean? There's nothing friendly in this fucking waters.
Probably. I know a purple thing that's really excited about this. Yeah, I know which purple thing you're talking about. Yeah.
From rewilding ecosystems to releasing animals from your zoos back into their natural environments. These wildlife reserves have been designed with exploration and observation in mind. You'll be able to traverse these expansive
I know a few people
as well as in the new research
who are like extremely excited for this game. I tried to play Planet Zoo when it came out, and it's cool.
We hope you'll enjoy coming to these
but like I don't know, when it comes to these simulator games, I've always been more about the theme park simulators than the zoo simulators.
When growing up, I really liked the Ski Tycoon simulator thing.
Ski Tycoon?
Yeah, it's like a snow lodge builder in the style of like a Planet Coaster thing.
Oh, that sounds cool. I need to look it up.
I mean, it's like old. It's like 2005 or whatever.
From like the golden age of the first golden age of Tycoon games. Hi, Vincent Seagay. Welcome in. Is that a fucking Triceratops? They're gonna do a dino expansion. I wonder if this is going to be like an original thing or a cooperation with Jurassic Park. Because Jurassic Park, they have their own series of games now. Jurassic Park. Well, this is Zoo Tycoon. Sorry, this is Planet Zoo. So it might be like a collab, or it might just be like an original thing. Like, Jurassic Park does not own the concept of a theme of like a zoo with dinosaurs. Oh, it actually is Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park. Sorry. No, it's Stuntman Hollywood. This is a different game. They did a thing here. They did a Trixie. I thought that this was still for Planet Zoo. I was like, oh, they're already announcing the dinosaur expansion for this. Because you know that there's going to be a dinosaur expansion.
Now, last year, we brought you the latest PC gaming on the go with the new ROG Xbox Ally. So, yeah, it's only fitting that this year, we're going to bring you the next generation of
Rep the guy that played Alan Grant? Yeah, what was his name again?
New ROG Xbox Ally
well, he was also Pierce Brosnan, right?
General Manager of Xbox Devices, Dave.
Was it Pierce Brosnan? Hang on.
Director of Product for Gaming.
I'm so bad with names.
Guys, welcome to Gamescom.
Thank you.
Sam Neill.
Yeah. Good to see you again, Gabe. Obviously, last year we had a lot of fun.
Sam Neill. I can't believe I fucking confused him with Pierce Brosnan.
And it's sitting right between us, which is very cool. But before we get
Yeah, Sam Neill, like
device,
a really incredibly
it won't be
talented
too long since,
actor.
it'll have been a whole year since the
Rip in
Xbox Ally
pieces.
devices were released. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about how that's been received, guys?
I wish I could skip
Well,
this.
you know, it's been super exciting to see the fan reaction.
Maybe I should have watched this
You know, we
afterwards.
designed
I could
the
skip
original
through these
Xbox
talking
Ally
bits.
to be, you know, the way that you get that Xbox experience
You can talk with
on the
us
go.
instead.
You can play your games wherever you want to. And it's been so fun
I have to
see
socialize.
people around the world
Oh
doing
no.
exactly that, playing
I'm bad at
Xbox in
socializing.
all kinds of interesting locations.
Now, how are y'all doing today?
Yeah, I won't tell you where I play mine.
I'm okay.
Chilling.
Giving Void Stranger another go after putting it aside for a few months.
Sorry, which one?
At this point now we have over 2,000
Void
games that have been optimized for
Stranger.
handheld gaming.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
been
that's
expanding
the
number of titles that can take
that's the
advantage of
Sukaban
default
game with
game
the
profiles, which
storyline,
automatically
right?
sets up the Xbox Ally
Yeah,
product to be able to
and
Sorry,
it's
not
like
Sukaban,
ultra hard in terms of puzzle.
What do they call that genre again? Where you have to
Right.
push like objects in place.
I think you got it right. It's like something like that.
Sukaban is
Japanese
the
word.
people who made Hala, so
Yeah.
Start the game faster, it plays smoothly, just like you would
hang
expect
on, let me
it to
see.
do.
What's it called?
And then when you combine that with the work we've been doing with game studios, you've got the,
Let's call them
new
block
games
pushers.
like
I googled
You were
rock push.
close.
I googled rock push game and I get like so many Sisyphus games.
right out of the gate, so players get to just experience
So that's not it.
handheld gaming like it should be.
You know, like a Sisyphus
You were
like
very close.
Jump right into the game.
Sokoban. Ah, it's not Sukaban, but
And we're just
Sokoban.
getting started. There's more around the corner.
I like to hear
I've
that.
like
I mean,
while they're talking, I opened up Da
reasons why I
Vinci.
love
I'm
playing with
doing a
them,
little
so
editing.
to hear that all that work is
I have to
going
mute
into
it though
the
because
devices,
this
and
video has
it's really, truly giving
music in it that I
gaming
can
anywhere you like
that I can
experience.
definitely not play on
It's awesome
stream.
to see. But 2 days ago, you guys also announced that pre-orders are now live.
Oh, but without the,
for the
I was
newest handheld
no, I
in
cannot
the
actually
Xbox
continue
family.
this
So
without the
Gabe,
music. I was editing
tell us
to the
about
music.
this stunning piece of
Never
hardware
mind.
right here.
Absolutely. We tried to level up everything. Our
We tried-
celebrates 20 years of gaming community and
Rico,
innovation this year.
Yeah.
you probably
And our
know.
theme of
Is the
translucent
Star
black
Wars
and gold is on
XCOM
the
game coming out
ROG
today or
Xbox
tomorrow or some
Ally
time
It
soon?
is coming out today, and in fact, let me check
Translucent
if
shell
if
with
it unlocked.
updated rubber grips
No,
and
it hasn't unlocked yet.
contrasting gold
It
accent
should unlock
system
at like in a
that
few hours.
custom
Let's see,
nude color hue on our
5
brand new
p.m.
light green
CST. It actually unlocks in
kernels
25 minutes. Yeah.
functional.
I am
Oh, that's cool. Maybe
I
I'll
am not
try
going
it.
to play it immediately after the showcase. I'm gonna play it tonight at 9 p.m. European time or 3 p.m. American Eastern time.
We've also updated our transforming D-pad, a new innovation that allows you to select between
So y'all have to
four-way
wait a
or
few
eight-way
hours
play.
more.
So you can shift depending on the game you're playing to the input for the best
Is
diagonals
this
that you
their
want.
their stream deck?
Cool. So it's a mechanically changing.
That's right, and you can switch it on the play.
Okay. What else we got going?
Absolutely.
It's kind of interesting that you can turn the D-pad on and off.
Is our premium OLED experience.
Yes.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
so happy to say
but he said yes.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing. They're talking about they're talking about the X deck, whatever it's called. Gargle
is this
Master,
the-
thank you for the follow.
The Vogue Alley or something?
Yeah.
Display HDR.
Oh, the Rock Nebula HDR with OLED display. Oh, the screen is a little bit bigger.
Less than 1 nit of
That's kinda
black
cool.
I thought about
all
getting
the
a
way
Vogue
to
Alley.
radiant highlights at 1400.
I could see that be useful if you
What
like
you're seeing
have to
is
travel a lot, or if you
cinematic
don't
of
sit
our
behind your
ROG
computer
Sci-Fi
like
universe
all the
game
time. But for someone like me who
cinematic
does sit behind his
animation
computer
play
most of the
with
time,
actual gameplay.
I don't really have a use
Against
case
our
for it right
current
now.
Ally X20 and our Ally X.
I mean, I have a Steam Deck. I don't know if I need to get a Vogue Alley if I have a Steam Deck.
No, you don't. I don't think you need one though if you have a Steam Deck.
The richness of it as well. So I mean, huge upgrade right there.
Absolutely.
Man,
You're gonna
OLED
see
screen
some
though.
of the
OLED is beautiful.
deepest blacks against those radiant highlights. That's what true HDR is.
Nice.
And as a gaming certified panel, that means you're going to get variable refresh rate. So we're
The only
so
problem with
happy to
OLED
say
is
that
this game
panel
I'm excited
has
for is the new
AMD
Fable game.
FreeSync Premium Pro. That means starting at 30 instead of 48.
Yeah, I've heard.
all
It
the way
looks
to
pretty good.
120 hertz. You get
You know, when I
adaptive
watched the
sync
Fable
and
trailer and I
it's
saw like the
with
screenshots, I was like,
And best
this
of all, it
gives
comes as a
seeing this gives me the same
7.4
feeling I got when I
inch
first
panel
saw
that we fit
Oblivion.
into
You know,
our
like that kind of
portable
feeling of
ergonomic
like, oh my
space
god,
like
this
the
is the
bezel
greatest
on
game
top.
ever.
Players
But then you
can
actually play it and
also
it's like,
expect
yeah, it's
a
good.
suite of ROG software features
But it's like,
intended for
you know
this
how like
full
your fantasy
experience
makes it
at
always makes it like much bigger
You know what?
and crazier than it actually turns out to be, and that's like inevitable, and no game will ever fully match that.
Larger screen, brighter colors, deeper blacks, and also I'm a sucker for translucent hardware, so you got me on board with that straight away.
Translucent,
Obviously,
it's
like
barely
saying,
translucent though.
The Ally family has been undergoing numerous software updates, firmware updates that have improved the experience for players who already own an Xbox Ally or an Xbox Ally X. Can we expect that same level of updates to land with the X20 as well?
For sure.
Yeah, yesterday Gamescom showed the game Demon of a Mission of Fables yesterday. Was that during opening night live? No, that yesterday. That's...
all the fans out there.
Opening night live was on Tuesday. I think that someone posted the trailer for Fable somewhere.
Some of the examples.
All I remember from Gamescom opening is just, God, there's so much AI slop.
Yeah, like it's just funny to see. Fucking Kotaku reported on this. The fact that Jeff Keighley like opened with like some, oh, it's so sad how like RAM memory and such is so expensive now, and then he just goes and shows 20 AI slop games in a row. Like I'm over.
Because a lot of games are catching strays for being in the same show as the AI slop, even though they have no AI. Sorry about the AI rant, Chad, but it keeps coming up in the gaming industry.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll keep it limited. Everyone loves making fun of Jeff Keighley. Give me the Discord server. Is there an apply for mod? That's your first message in this chat. I don't think I trust you with the Discord server invite if all you want to be is a mod.
I joined server, be mod now.
Your first message is, I want your Discord server and I want to be a mod. No.
I felt really vindicated going on Twitter after the opening night and seeing somebody post a picture of that Ties of Annihilation character next to the Firekeeper and having the exact same thought, like they're just reheating from soft nachos.
Okay, but Ties of Annihilation is a really cool concept.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that about the Xbox Ally X20. I'm gonna have to go check out that.
I would have been a little more interested if they showed more than like a nanosecond of actual gameplay.
I'm pretty sure there's trailers with more gameplay, but I know what you mean.
Pre-orders are live right now for both the standalone handheld.
It's not your first time here? Wait, why are your messages not showing up in... They're only showing up in Sleepy Chat, hang on.
Limited edition kill switch from D-Brand. And also, yeah, we're not done.
That might mean they might be a bot that Siri bot kills.
Oh no, it's because the actual YouTube chat on the YouTube website is sometimes a little bit slow. Okay, so now it's not your first time here, but no, but like moderator positions is something that people... I only trust the members of the community. Like if I'm looking for moderators, it's because I'm looking for like trusted members of the community.
Does anyone know if that Exodus game with the squid has AI in it? I hope it doesn't.
Can't you not remember me? I am Adam. My brother in Christ, you are constantly changing your YouTube username and profile picture. You had a name in a different language last time you were here, in like a fucking different script.
Guy comes back wearing a twirly mustache. Wearing the Groucho glasses.
So no, I did not recognize you. No.
It's the Master Chief. They put him in the soda.
Master Chief in the soda.
Fuck you, Phil Spencer.
I don't know a crazy amount about that Exodus game.
Wait, is that Major Tom?
25 years of Xbox.
Oh, is that Phil Spencer?
I think it was Major Tom. Phil Spencer's more square looking.
Yeah, was that like the OG mate? Hold on, Major Tom is kind of cool though.
If you want to join the Discord server, I can give you an invite link to it. But I'm gonna be honest,
comfortable with the console.
You're not gonna. I'm not. If you can apply for one if you want, but I don't see you around enough. I don't know enough about you to. I wouldn't give you moderator permissions. Not at this point.
Pico, yeah. You gotta make a wall that's modding quotation marks and just give it to them.
As funny as it would be, nah.
That's the bit. They have no power, but you have the mod rule.
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking for. Actually, I'm looking for at least one more moderator for my YouTube and my Twitch
I have to
chat.
ask, you've been to so many throughout the years. What
But-
is your most favorite thing about FanFest? What
Yeah, like I
makes
said, it does have to be.
Oh, Major Nelson!
It does have to be a trusted member of the community.
They are what power this. They are what power Xbox.
He's still alive.
You mentioned
I'm
FanFest, and I got
shocked.
excited, but it is not the Final Fantasy FanFest they're talking about, so never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Don't matter, but it won't matter.
Actually meeting new people every day, but
Damn, you get a cool airbrush tattoo. I want that shit to be permanent.
And also playing all the good games, also in Game Pass. So yeah.
These little
Tonight's really special because you're here.
what do you call that?
Celebrating, so I want to just give a big round of
Those
applause
little
and say
miniature
thank you
sets.
to
Those
the
are really
Xbox
nice.
community.
Diorama.
Diorama, yeah.
Oh, dude.
God, I need to like.
Crispy Shahaloon.
I need to like log in again and make sure that the base is still powered.
Ooh. I gotta actually play the game.
Yeah, it's kind of like now that we have like a. I was working towards a big refinery, but it takes so much spice to make it. It takes forever.
You get. Oh god, the Hakonian armor looks great.
I'm pretty sure you can get everything. Oh my god, he's on the open sand with a sand crawler.
You can. You just it's more expensive
Yeah,
if you're on the
it
other
costs
side.
twice. If it's from the other faction, it costs twice as much. Yeah.
That coat.
I am not trusted. Look, if you put it like that, it sounds very mean. Wait, yo, new tile set. Hey, yo. Oh, those look fucking sick.
Oh, finally.
Damn.
Twitch Mobile's just now telling me you're live.
Yeah. Let's forget about it. Tactical swatch. Ooh. Speaking of swatches, I found out that like there's a shop in Arakeen where you can buy like a color swatch for every single house in the in the universe. So that's like there's like 20 or so different color swatches that you can just buy there. They're really cool. Oh, that's sick. That's also sick.
Cool.
The filmic archive. So these are like actually based on. Well, I mean the whole game is like based. September
Yeah, but
26th.
the stuff coming up is the movie stuff, movie design.
I'm Angelica, creative director on Kingdom 3 Rising Realms.
Random
and I'm about to
facts
share
for
a
you.
glimpse of what
1
we're
in
building
3 or
in the next
33%
installment
of
the
Americans
Kingdom game
think
series.
aliens are living
Kingdom is an
among
atmospheric,
us.
side-scrolling microstrategy
Among
and
us.
tower defense game.
They're in the
with
ocean.
as the model.
Yeah.
Among us.
Hang on, I was gonna
Crown of
press a button,
creation,
but I can't find the
giving
fucking
you
button. There goes
the
the joke. Here we
ability
go.
Here's a question
Among
for
Us.
your friend.
Guided only by the light of your torch, you find yourself
Does
in the
not
dark
use genitive. Thank you.
Alone,
Oh,
you
finally.
take
Okay,
the
I'm
first
really
steps to
excited for
building
the
your
squid in the
kingdom
fucking
and your
exosuit game.
It is so.
Power against the sky.
It is so funny how
Your
now we don't use
ancestors
generative
are
AI has
still
become like a
casting
selling
their stony
point.
gaze over the landscape.
Yeah, I don't.
This looks like a pretty good spot for an outpost.
So,
A key part in managing your kingdom is to build and recruit.
Sorry, my phone
so
was
let's
acting
get some
up.
citizens
So-
and assign them jobs. Hammers
Yeah,
will
no,
take
generative
workers
AI
to
is
help us
definitely a
construct
selling
new
point.
buildings,
I don't want that
like
shit in my
palaces.
games.
And bows will get us archers, ready to hunt.
The only
and
time I
defend
ever
the
gave it, the only time I
It
ever
may
looked the
seem
other way
kinda
was Freedom
small at
Wars,
first,
and that was because I
but
bought
we'll
it
find
before
more
I
people to
realized they
join our
used it for the
cause
English
if we
dub in a
explore
game
the
that never
lands.
meant to have an English
In Kingdom
dub.
3, we want to create a
So,
vibrant world that speaks of ancient
I don't know.
legends and introduce you to some new faces.
AI
Hear that
sucks.
question for your friend? No, the
Like
upcoming
this
sci-fi
elite
RPG
character
Exodus is.
here.
Oh,
She's the
that's the
Bowmaster,
message you just read.
a skilled archer who
No,
will
that's
not
that,
only
that's
bring
my
her
that's
own
my
firepower,
rant.
also
I'm sorry,
strengthen
Chad. I brought it up
other archers in the
again.
kingdom.
Yeah, it's
Elites are
inevitable
new
because it's
They're
everywhere.
one of a kind, and they'll all
It's
bring
inevitable that it's
powerful,
gonna come up
You want to
sooner
know
or
what it's
later.
not in?
and
Storebound.
strategic choices for upgrades.
Nice.
Sometimes for offense.
Storebound's
sometimes for
funny.
defense, or
Storebound's
even
is
for a
weird.
boost on the economy side of things. And that's good, because you'll need all the support you can get. As the last rays of light sink into the sea,
You know, it was like
you'll hear
every chapter of
howls
Storebound
coming
so
from
far
the
has been like 1
forest.
hour each.
The greed,
But also the game is only
they
like
are
$9 or
coming
something.
for you. Finding shelter behind
That's a
the
very
walls
that's a
is
very
clever
good
move.
price for
Thanks to
the
some well-placed
amount of
defenses,
content in
it
it.
looks like we'll survive the night. But something tells me the greed will be
Rico.
Yes.
when dawn finally arrives.
CO company is almost out.
Yeah, only 14 more minutes.
Discover more of our
Can
surroundings.
you make me a Jedi?
Maybe we can find out
We'll
where
see
the
tonight.
greed came
I'm not gonna
In
stream
this
it right
world,
after this. I'm
you'll
gonna go
encounter
live
plenty
tonight
of
at like
mysteries,
3 p.m.
powerful
EST.
artifacts and mythological beings. This demo only
Dang,
shows
you
some
should make me a
fraction of what we
Jedi.
can.
I'll probably make like a redeem for
Interesting.
people.
I can't
Like
seem to
for
interact
Voices of the
with
Void, there's a
strangers
redeem
yet.
if you want to like add a
Don't
poster
let the
to the
beauty of
game.
this world
So I'll probably
fool
do
you.
something similar for Zero
Everything
Company.
you see is at risk. We've already encountered the night
People can, like-
creatures, but it's
How
not
many
just
points do
them.
I need?
No, it's the whole lab.
I have
The greed has
10,000.
turned
It's not gonna. Let's see how much was the
against us.
VOTV redeem. It's not gonna be much. It's more to make it easier for me to keep track of everyone who wants to be in it.
Its spores and vines knock the coins out of our bag and threaten the very crown that sits in our head. This
Hang
is
on,
a
let me
new
see.
threat, and there's a new force within the greed, making them
There's
more
a new force within the
powerful.
greed. Is the evil force in this literally just called the greed?
This
this
has
an
been a first
extraction
peek
shooter?
into the world of Kingdom 3
No, this is like an
Rising
extraction
As you've seen, you
Arthur-like.
can of course rule
Oh,
alone.
this game, man, I
But you
love
don't
Kingdoms.
I have
Kingdom
no
series.
will
Yeah, I have no
have
idea what
to
this is, but it looks kind of neat.
It's sort of like a little bit like an RTS, but instead of being on a 3D plane, you're on like a 2D plane.
Wish this Kingdom 3
Mm.
Rising Realms right now.
So you're kind of like city building, but you can only move on one axis. It's like a pretty fun game. It's like very chill and relaxed.
For some
and they've
reason, I
iterated
can't
a lot.
join. How about you give me your user and give me the link? How about no? Just use the link I gave you. Does it not work?
It also has multiplayer.
Can I have it?
Which is nice.
Listen, I've learned the hard way, not just like accept random friend invites and shit. But
Kingdom looks nice though. It's
invite
definitely,
link
definitely on
works.
my radar.
Invite link works. I just checked it and it's fine.
Yeah,
Damn.
Kingdoms is pretty fun. It's like it also has like 2-person multiplayer, which is nice.
Ooh. It looks like, I mean this in a positive way. It looks like an old Flash game I used to play, and it just
It
made me
has
smile.
like Flash game energy. Like it's very chill, it's very relaxed. It's not super deep, and that's probably its biggest flaw is that it doesn't have a lot of depth to it. But it is
Sometimes
just
you
very
don't.
pretty and chill.
4K Flash
Sometimes-
game.
If we came
Sometimes
to
you don't need a lot of
Gamescom
depth.
and didn't talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator.
What is it?
Yeah, and they keep iterating on it with like new islands that all have like their own little gimmick.
Update that you just saw
They
is head of Microsoft
released
Flight Simulator,
War.
Jorg
Oh
Newman,
god,
and
I have it. I
President
have it
and
on my
Chief
War God.
Officer
War
of the
god.
National
God
Champion
pig.
for Air Races, Tony Logatec.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. How are you?
Where's
They
Gunpig?
did
Gunpig's not
they
on the screen right
recently
now.
released Warfare Legacy Collection, which was a World War I, World War II Flash game where all you did was just send guys down the lane and just watch them fight.
1964. It's
And it's just like it's just a simple game.
Multi-lap, multi-aircraft racing with a variety of aircraft ranging from
Air
small
races
aerobatic
in
biplanes
Roswell, New
all the way up
Mexico.
to World War II era warbirds and military training jets. It's really super
That's like
cool. It's the world's fastest
where the aliens
motorsport.
participate.
Planes get over speeds of 500 miles an hour racing wingtip to wingtip.
That's
up
pretty
against each
fast.
other. Oh yeah. Not too many things that go that fast. Not with humans inside them.
Do you
anyway.
believe
You get some
in
rocket
magic
cars and
and a
military
young girl's
jets
hot?
and some commercial
Yeah.
airliners, but
I played
yeah,
Pyro in Team
it's
Fortress
pretty
2.
incredible. I took the ICE
True.
train
Ah,
from
hot.
Frankfurt
You know
yesterday.
what?
It only goes about
Time.
half as
Who's
fast as
ready
you.
for some rent low and gunshots right now?
Amazing variety of planes. and
TF2 I don't
amazing
think is actually that fun.
Tell me, how close to the ground do they actually fly?
Get out.
'Cause they look pretty close there.
Yeah, they get very
I'll be
close.
honest.
So,
I
it's
played.
50
I
to
keep trying to play it, and I
350
just
feet
don't think it's fun.
15
Get out.
meters above the ground where a lot of them are
All right.
flying.
Well, bye everyone. I hope you all have a good evening.
Scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
It's
god, she
incredibly
actually
challenging. It really takes the best pilots in the world
Gay. LMAO.
in the event.
Hi B. Oh, I forgot to hang on. I always forget
I hope,
to
I hope you
launch
feel
it.
bad for a split second.
Yeah, I mean, we connected, York and his team.
I don't feel bad. I'm
I'm so-
joking.
Our most experienced
Who I
pilots.
know.
And it's been so
Who
cool
gives a shit
to
about
watch them work
flying?
and
Ooh,
just
2024 sim. We're in
work so hard
2026.
at
This game's
making
2
this
years
truly authentic and
outdated.
realistic, like bringing
Yeah,
what's
like
real
they've patched
into
Earth
the
since
flight
then.
simulator. So now we've got
They didn't
the old
include the
Reno
most recent
racetrack,
Earth
plus
patch.
plus we have the new Roswell track. So really excited for.
I always forget to launch tits.
I love the design of the
This is why I need a pre-stream checklist.
It's awesome.
And you've spoken about
If I was on Gamescom, I would go up there with a sign that says follow twitch.tv/.
Ow. Yeah, we'll go with a sign that says follow Markiplier on Twitch.
Yeah, follow Markiplier.
Although I don't think he streams on Twitch, I think he only streams on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't obviously.
They're like Five Nights at Freddy's streamers.
So we
Yeah.
worked with them for like 6 years now.
Hello, everybody.
And, in Flight Sim 2020,
How
we
is
actually
YouTube
had
streaming, by the way?
It's a classic race.
It's good. It's fine. Like takes a little bit of work to set up, but once it's there, it's fine. The main thing is that, especially if you like, I have like a setting where my horizontal and vertical streams are like separate, because you can combine them in dual format streaming, but it's inferior to just having them as separate streams. The only thing is that the vertical stream has a much higher discoverability level, which also means that you're gonna get a lot of people who might not necessarily be looking for your content, and if those people feel funny, they'll try to troll you, so you need to be a bit more active about moderation.
Wow, sounds really good and really fun.
Give me mod and give me Discord invite and mod now.
I saw, like, I had a few days ago, I had like someone who was like, go back to Twitch, keep this off YouTube, and I almost said who asked, but I just banned them.
Back to Twitch is a hell of an insult.
Yeah, like, bro, where do you think all of those Twitch streamers, like the old hats, the old Twitch streamers, where do you think they started? They didn't start on Twitch. Those older streamers, they all started on YouTube.
500 miles an hour, and we'll see who wins.
Okay, well maybe I'll have to have a go and try and win that prize from.
How are you doing today, B?
Tony, thank you so much for joining us to tell us about the national.
Also, Uber, hi. So hi, B.
Yeah, hi, Uber.
Can you let me know when that's coming out?
I'm being very bad with saying hi to people. I apologize.
It's okay, Vico just fucking hates us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start flighting it in Flight Sim, and it's releasing October 13th.
Sorry if I keep yapping so much. I'm the yapper.
That's fine. Please keep yapping. I'm not paying attention to the stream at all.
I don't think any of us are, because it's fucking Flight Sim, and I don't think any of us give a shit about Flight Sim.
Yeah.
I'm from Germany.
If there's like some car F1 shit, you all will be like, ooh, F1, F1, F1.
I think I like Vinny streamed this recently, but it's Berlin Tempelhof.
Who?
No idea.
Vinny?
Didn't they record an Avengers movie here? Like there's that one superhero movie, that one Marvel movie that takes place on an airport. Was that this one? I forgot.
It was Marvel's. It was Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
When they had the fight on the airfield.
Yeah, was that Berlin Airport? I forgot where it was. I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was Berlin Airport because they were going to Germany.
Yeah. So that actually was Tempelhof then. Yeah, that's where Captain America beat up Iron Man, or the other way around. I don't remember.
Rico trying to act like they seen the movie. Like, oh, I don't remember Rico. First off, yes, they did manage. Captain America did manage to escape.
It's
he's
worse.
more known for fucking dinking Spider-Man in the face with his shield full frontal.
No, it's worse. I have actually seen the movie. I just cannot remember it.
The last time I was excited for Flight Sim was when they did the Pelican. That was the coolest time they did Flight Sim.
I have honestly never been excited for Flight Sim.
My brother was a big Flight Sim person, but then he grew up and became a pilot, so it kind of checked out.
Yeah, that's like, it's like I started playing Guitar Hero and then I learned actual guitar.
I'm
It's the
excited for
exact
the
same
new
thing.
Persona 4 Revival too.
Persona 4 Revival? Oh yeah, that one's gonna be fun.
This
I might
one of
actually
my best
beat.
buddies is with
I might actually
Persona
beat that
5.
fucker who like you have to like break down his outer shell and then can you hurt him. I might actually beat that fucker this time.
Miko struggling on basic bitch baby bosses.
Oh, shut up.
And so this was the fast plane of the time. It broke.
Vico, learn to play the game. Vico, play SMT3. That game would teach you how to.
True.
No, I've watched my friend play through SMT3. That's enough for
You wanna
me.
learn how to play Persona? Play SMT3.
No.
That game would teach you how to play a fucking Persona game.
No.
That game would teach you how to play any JRPG.
If you play SMT3 Nocturne to completion and then play a Persona game, that's like going from the secret boss to Deltarune and to the final boss.
Isn't it? That's why I have friends who play those kind of games, so I watch them play them, so I don't have to.
Yeah, no, Matador would teach you. You better learn on the fucking debuff. It doesn't matter how leveled you are. You got a debuff.
No, I will not do that. No,
because you watch the game instead of playing them.
Don't play SMT3s. Thank you, Chris. Chris trying to use reverse psychology.
Oh, that's lovely, York.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Rio because it took me a second. I was like, yeah, no, you are Persona fan. You haven't played the game. You just watched them.
Yeah, no, I actually have played Persona 4. I've played Persona 4 Golden on a PS Vita. That's like
then you're not a fan.
That's like the correct way to experience it is on a PS Vita.
No, the correct way to experience it is to play fucking Persona 3 Portable.
No.
Better.
But the correct way to experience it is Persona 4 Golden on a PS Vita, so that you don't feel like an idiot for getting a PS Vita.
No.
That's actually the reason I bought a Vita.
Exactly.
The Vita was a fantastic console, okay?
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying.
That being said, Freedom Wars was the last reason why I cared about owning a Vita, and that game's now on Steam, so why do I fucking care about owning a Vita?
Yeah, I actually got Freedom Wars as well, but I never got very far into it.
I like that game. I like a game that punishes you for like, oh, you didn't get the right permissions to save or to pause your game. Get punished, idiot.
It was really funny how, like, everything you did just fucking, you got a few more years in prison. And I was like, oh, bro, come on.
It was flavor. Games don't do flavor like that anymore.
This is the Italy expansion, I think. I'm still making my way through Persona 5. Well, I technically have all the Persona games. I also don't know how they'd run. Yeah, that is true, B. I'm gonna have to get you.
Excited.
Yo, did you see that? The tower? The tower of
excited
pizzas?
For... Listen, I'm American. You can't talk towers around Americans, okay?
9/11.
It was like 15 and 11.
I saw like Disney tries to recommend another 9/11 documentary to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's coming up soon.
Yeah, no, when I was on, hey Delta Airlines, maybe don't put a 9/11 documentary on your flight selection list of movies while we're on a plane. I think that might not be good optics.
They did what?
There was a 9/11 documentary as one of the in-flight movie selections.
Yeah, that's the level of intelligence I would expect from a bunch of Union busters.
I remember watching some plane movies and watching Iron Man 3, and they cut out the whole plane exploding sequence, and I'm like, wait a second.
But he saves the guy. Doesn't he save the people?
He saves them, but the plane still explodes.
It kills me every time I see Final Destination 1 on there. I'm like, do they show the plane blowing up at liftoff?
Might be like an edited version. I know that some movies have straight up like shot different scenes for the in-flight version.
Do they really?
Some movies do that, yeah. At least they used to. I don't know if they bother anymore.
Also, shout out
to Iron Man movie.
Shout outs to Symbol Flips.
I was gonna say no. Shout outs to Iron Man 3 for fucking over the Mandarin and then making his premise really cool. God, he's in a new thing with like where it's like it's the Mandarin and someone else like being I don't know how to explain it. It's just silly.
I know that like the Mandarin in Iron Man 3 was not actually the Mandarin, right? It was like some kind of.
No, he was a paid actor. So for the lore dump during the section that.
Yeah, you can go ahead. They're showing Lufthansa. Who gives a shit about Lufthansa?
Here, this is where I get my lore dump out. Oh, they trying to tell us it's gonna be co-op.
You can have.
This is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever seen.
There's a bunch of Lufthansa airplanes.
This is not accurate. They're not trying to crash into each other. This is bullshit.
The Avengers I'm excited for is Avengers Doomsday. Doomsday is gonna be like... Doomsday is really gonna be like the ride or die moment for like the future of Marvel. It's like if that movie turns out good and successful, then Marvel will have a future. If it like crashes and burns, then I think that Marvel is just gonna have to do the thing that DC did, where they just make all these individual movies.
I love Doctor Doom.
Before we let you go, I have a little challenge for you.
I kinda.
You are head of Microsoft.
That being said, I was gonna give the quick lore dump. The Mandarin was a character that's an arch enemy to Iron Man, and also to the Tin Wings, which we did get that Tin Wings movie.
I have not seen
the
that.
Mandarin was supposed to get the Tin Wings to try to take over the world or some shit.
But that's just the Infinity Stones again, but with Sonic instead.
It's honestly, it's just Infinity Stones times 2 and Asian. Unironically, because it's all Chinese mythology. Because it's like the 10 rings for heaven, for like the mandate of heaven or some shit.
Oh. I didn't know that it was like rooted in mythology like that.
Well done, York.
Explains.
Yeah, that's like, I know you can do that, but I know that like they had to completely change their plans because of everything that happened. So honestly, I think that like, see, the thing is that bringing in Doctor Doom is it's the smart thing to do. It's like he's probably the most popular of all of the Marvel villains and the most interesting and well written one. So yeah, if like your Marvel universe is in a dump, you know, he's the ripcord. He's the break glass in case of emergency villain. So it makes sense to bring him in. That's also why I'm like a little bit on the fence about the movie, because I don't know how much product it is going to be, like how much it's going to feel like a corporate product. But the trailers look good, so I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Have to see.
You're a dead man, Romeo.
I just hope that they don't do the wait. Your real name is Victor from Doom, and then everyone like giggles to themselves. I hope they don't do a joke like that. Like, yeah, we know it's stupid. They're grown-ass men and women in weird suits. It's fundamentally a silly print.
Is this just Barony?
Now that you mention it, yeah, this just feels like Barony.
This is just Heart of Barony.
This is just Barony with a Y-axis. Deep Dish Dungeon. Is that name based on the anime?
That I no longer recognize. Every darkened corner is a tombstone.
Yo, cool night. Looks like Gabriel. Looks like Gabriel Overkill.
Is this oh.
Wait, is this looks like Destiny.
Hold on. I'm kind of interested.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Remnant.
Who?
Anybody's here played that?
I have not played it, but I hear very lot of
Remnant?
good things about it.
It's a Souls style. It's called Remnant from the Ashes. It's like a Souls style sort of game. Yeah.
Yes, Remnant from Ashes. You're so right.
Another
but this seems like more intensive action combat.
Another celebrity death just got announced. Again?
Who the fuck died?
What this time? God, they were all like, well, Dolly Parton is gone. There's no more reason to
There was
live.
Dolly. There was Tim Curry. Who else?
Hang on. Is this something we want to discuss? Because there was a recent one as of like 45 minutes ago.
Who?
Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime.
Oh no!
85 years old.
No! Damn it!
I didn't want to bring it up to, bring the mood down.
I didn't bring the. I don't. They bring the mood down. It was just like, damn, that sucks.
It's
Another
kind of
one.
insane.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, man.
This looks AI. Oh my god! Hold on, I actually startled the fuck
No, this
out
is
of me.
the Seance of Blake Manor. This is not AI now. But man, that fucking sucks. Yeah, another one. No, it genuinely feels like just like Dolly, but it's like Dolly Parton was like the nexus.
Back. This looks really beautiful. Holy shit.
Dolly Parton might have been the nexus individual of our timeline, and now that she's gone, everyone else is gonna fall.
Tomorrow night, when the veil is finished, we will speak directly with one of
This art style reminds me of Void Bastards.
Why did you let it happen?
Hi there, KCIN.
Welcome to the Grand Seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Looks neat.
Alright,
survivors.
I'm sold.
The heart of Daisy Badlands is Nazdara.
Oh my god, it's one of the
267 kilometers squared arid borderland, layered with proud regional history.
Now, like, we've reached a point where when they announce how big their map is, it feels more like a threat than a
Most
promise.
importantly, your story. But instead of being just survivors,
I didn't know
stranded on the
Daisy
coast,
was
we now
allowed to
expect
not
you
be all
become
gray
nomads,
anymore.
mercenaries, and
Wait, is this
locals who know the
Daisy?
lay of the land.
I think.
In short, you are expected
Oh.
to be more experienced, hardened, and shrewd. However, our motto, "This is your story," is still very much in effect.
I mean,
That means
DayZ
we
is
still
a
expect you
classic.
to approach it in your own way and pace. You will lead your own story.
KCIN is
By
just
dying
Nick backwards.
a lot.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
At first, this might happen because of prolonged exposure to the sun or
This game is
extreme
gorgeous.
dehydration.
Yeah, it does look very pretty. Yeah, it's.
Is this
Standing water
Daisy?
is
It is
scarce
my
in Nazdara.
the first shot they show is like a
you know
highway
what
full
you are
of like
doing.
burnt
You will
out
search
car
for
wrecks,
regional
and my
building with
reaction
low
was
insulation.
immediately like, "Oh god, this is another one of those post-apocalyptic
yourself
zombie
in the
games."
And
Yeah,
maybe
I think
even
it's
team up with
like
another player
DayZ,
to
but
restore
set
broken
in
down wells so
the
you can share the water.
set in like the Arabian world,
The Middle
And
East.
then
Middle
they can
East,
betray
yeah.
you. Let's say you have the basics of survival figured out. You found some decent
And then they
gear,
betray you.
He only just looked like
interesting
slightly
food and
bothered
drinks
that
to
he
keep
got
you
like
going,
axed.
a friendly companion
Was
to
that
travel
Red
with,
Bull?
Apparently Daisy is on the
and motorcycles
Switch.
that can take you farther than you've ever gone before.
DayZ is an older
yes.
one, so I could totally see the Switch
Anyhow,
around that
at this
game. Yeah,
point, you will want to upgrade to better gear and
How do
find
you
stronger
play?
protection.
Like, what
You'll
what
have
is
multiple points of
Daisy?
interest to choose from.
it's
like
the
these examples.
zombie open world game, like the first one, pretty much. I think it started out as an Arma mod, and then it became its own thing.
But of course, these areas will also attract other players, meaning there's always a risk of
Like
getting
it's
caught outside.
the thing. Its whole thing was like kind of
There's less
persistent
risky and
world
more
with like
interesting
many
option.
different people
For
in
this, we
it.
suggest
Kind of
picking up a personal radio.
like, you know, the
They're
kind
no
of
longer
when
just
it kind of
tools for
started that
long-distance
whole
communication,
thing. Oh,
they can now receive
okay, Zero
transmissions
Company's
that
out.
you need to protect
Just got the
themselves.
notification.
It may be worth investigating the locations.
DayZ
that you
with
Alright,
the
that's
new
it.
DLC.
Stream's over.
valuable loot awaits.
Nah, like I said, I would switch to ZCOM if I could, but I can't. I'll have to like
What's
wait a
ZCOM?
few. It's Zero
We won't
Company.
leave you high and dry, as you'll find resources
Oh,
to help
Zero
you decode
Company.
the messages.
Yeah, people have been calling it ZCOM because it's XCOM, but it's Zero Company.
So is
So,
Daisy
now
on
that
the
you have
Switch
all the
2
loot you
worth
need and
getting?
more,
Because
go to your store
I'm
and
looking
save
for a
it.
zombie open
You will
world
be
game
able
to
to
play.
rebuild and barricade some of the houses found throughout Nazdara. Whether it is a single room or an entire building, there
We can
will be
repair
plenty
the
of
houses,
options to
that's
choose
cool.
from, as long as you can gather the necessary materials for your reconstruction project. And most importantly, shelter is a necessity when it comes to keeping you and your squad safe, especially during a certain event, when all you can do is hunker down, wait it out, and hope it passes.
But wait, did
Of
they
course,
show
these
any
are only a
zombies?
few
Is this a
possible
zombie
lives.
game?
As always,
Yeah, there
this
was
is
a
your
couple.
story, and
Okay.
we can't wait to see them all. See you in the Badlands on
Badlands.
October 15th, survivors.
Yeah, it is DayZ. Yeah.
November
Daisy, we're
15th,
going to the Middle
2001,
East.
A new console, a green logo. It was called the Xbox. And it's now been 25 years, so hey, let's celebrate. And there's no better way than with new accessories.
I'm gonna
and
remind you
a
all,
lot of
25,
green.
20,
I'm
20,
here with
20,
Scott
25
Weber,
years, 25 years,
Senior hardware
25
PM
years.
lead designer
what?
for Xbox. And Scott, tell us a little bit about
Suck
all
on
this
dicks,
amazing
25
collection.
years.
Yeah,
Of
we've got a
Xbox?
lot of really cool stuff here. So we worked with all of our hardware partners that designed for Xbox to put a collection of products together.
They're all
inspired
green.
by 25 years of Xbox. Translucent green, we've gone from audio.
This is
keyboard,
what happens
mouse,
when your
all the
controller
way
gets
down to
angry.
a blind box mobile controller there from Backbone with 3 colorways inspired by the original consoles.
I like the
And
really
you see the little
tiny.
halo in there. maybe
Oh, those for phones. Is that what that
Right,
is?
they're so sick.
Yeah, those are like
You've got
the
good
phone
spread
controllers.
for all
Yeah,
kinds
where
of
you can turn your
gaming
phone
experiences.
into
I mean, players
a
love
Stream
using
Deck.
a black
Steam Deck.
Razer mouse. That's a pretty classic. But I see
Need
we've
some
gone for a
sleep.
splash of green here.
Have you not
So,
slept
green
yet,
is the
B?
new
Go
black.
to
Tell us
bed.
a bit about the
But you're
battlefields.
even worse than I am with
The
the sleep schedule.
Go to sleep.
Amazing polling rate every everything.
Wasn't Zero Company supposed to release at like 11 a.m. EST for everyone?
Zero Company is out for me.
It's not for me. It says game not released. Do I have to?
You might have to restart your Steam. I can literally just finished unlocking. I could literally launch it right now and play it.
So when you're gaming, that's
Literally gonna cry.
Literally gonna fly.
We're gonna cry. Oh, now it's unpacking. Now we've been
We've also
packing.
got some hammerheads as well. Again, in that same kind of
Yeah, like I said, audience, we're gonna like play that one in around 4 hours from now. So if you wanna see ZCOM,
I want those earbuds.
Be here in 4 hours.
Translucent green. This is actually something that connects directly to your console.
I keep wanting to get phone conductive ears, earbuds.
And get latency-free 2.4 gigahertz sound.
Nice.
Perfect.
So it uses Xbox Wireless Protocol?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool. It's just a little dongle.
Wait, wireless earbuds with Xbox Wireless Protocol? So can you like only use them for the Xbox then?
Charge your controller, because I mean I'm hoping to pick up one of the new Xbox 25th anniversary controllers. Can I charge that thing up with anything nice?
Yes, that 8-bit dough charger right there is so cool. It perfectly matches the design, right?
Yeah. 8-bit dough.
Worked with our team, industrial design team, to make sure
that's kind of cool.
8-bit dough.
8-bit dough charging station. That's kind of cool.
Display your very special controller, which we know is already a hot ticket item.
So sick.
I mean, my favorite. I have the Pride Xbox 360 Xbox Series X Pro controller thingy that has my old Transcreen Assault name logoed like engraved in it.
Yes, absolutely. We work very closely with Carl's team to ensure that whatever's done from a first-party standpoint, our third parties are able to take advantage of the same thing. So it's a whole process of color matching and back and forth samples being sent, and Carl's always been a wonderful support in that.
I love that team collaboration. Yeah. And then in terms of if I wanted to bundle all these together, maybe to take them home with me right now, is there anything else that's pretty handy for that?
Power Sling Bag right here. Not only is this great for just stuffing whatever in, but it's actually a perfect fit for the Ally as well. So Ally is right behind us. That fits in there perfectly. There's room for a controller up here too. So it's just kind of a handy thing.
Sorry for the little ping sounds, chat. I was quickly checking my emails.
Excited for everybody to get their hands on this.
Well, while you're just packing this all away for me in one of those so I can go home with that, thank you so much. But we're actually going to head over now to Charlie with the latest installment of the
Charlie bit my finger.
Franchise. The Dragon's Dogma community has been eagerly
Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma?
Dragon's Dogma. Announced earlier this summer.
Dragon's Dogma.
Well, get ready, because it's time to check out the latest
Is it time to finally play that game?
Stage. Joining me now, Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi.
Oh my god, it's the...
And director Kento Kinoshita, along with interpreter Patrick Shields. Welcome to Gamescom, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, what I want to ask first, we're going to dive straight into the demo. And we're
Yay, Zero Company's ready to play. Yippee.
So, why was this quest considered the one you wanted to show off? And why is it the best way to showcase what players can experience in this new region?
今回遊んでもらう利害の竜のクエストはなぜデモ版に入れたくて入れたんですか？どんなような体験をユーザーに提供したかったんでしょうか？はい、今回
Tonight, 4 hours from now, Zero Company.
冒険においてプレイヤーが初めて出会う脅威のエネミーなので、それを体験していただくて。
I love that they let you do stupid shit in that game, like run a squad of all astromechs.
In the new IC region of Norgan, so I just wanted to get straight to the point and let anyone who's trying out this demo discover just how tough it is.
Like basically replicate that one episode from the Clone Wars where it's like R2-D2 and an army of astromechs doing shit.
Like snow blanketed area as well. So when we see these mountains and this landscape that you've generated, what did the team want to create with this new region, and what impression did you want to make on players for the very first time? I mean, look at that.
このように美しく雪に包まれた雪の国ですけど、プレイヤーにどういう印象を与えたくて、どういうコンセプトがあってこのモチーフの地域にしたのでしょうか。
So that this game has like an arrow that lets you kill anything in one shot, but the moment you fire. The moment you fire it, it saves the fact that you've used the arrow.
So it's the arrow of unmaking.
Yeah.
There's like one.
Can I use it on myself?
Sure. You could try. I can't promise it'll work.
Can I make it ricochet and hit me straight in the balls to take out my balls?
You can try. I can't promise it'll work.
the Dragon's Dogma
It will probably
franchise.
make the entire
Me talking to the DM. You can try. You'll have to roll.
Can I unmake the dragon?
I think that like I remember seeing like a video of someone trying to use it against the Sphinx and it bugged out or something and it didn't work. But it did still
that's where
consume
you're
the arrow.
intended to use it.
What?
That's where you're intended to use it, actually. So they just got really unlucky.
Yeah. I do like that concept though, of like an arrow that's like, okay, this is just an arrow that lets you delete one enemy. But you only get one, and if you miss, it's over. But then like in Dragon's Dogma 2, unfortunately still has a lot of janky elements to it. So for it to then bug out and consume the arrow is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's tough luck, buddy. Start a new game or new game plus run and try it over again.
Yeah.
Exactly, they've granted you the gift of fire just in time for the icy enemies.
Nice, perfect touch, love that. Oh, there's also a new feature that's been added, right? A new way to initiate conversation and interactions with pawns.
Imagine if Pokemon did that. The moment you use the Master Ball, it's like the game saves and the Master Ball is gone.
It's gone for good, you can't get it back.
Yeah. Like you know saves coming. Also, you don't really need to save scum for the Master Ball because it's guaranteed. When I was a kid, I was so afraid of wasting the Master Ball that I would like I used it on Mewtwo every time I replayed Pokemon. But every time I would like get Mewtwo down to like low health before I used the Master Ball, just in case. You know, just in case.
Can we make a high five happen? High five!
Because you never know.
They're right in the middle of the battle, so maybe I'll leave them to it and get
fine. You owe me a high five though, okay? Could you tell us a little bit more about the design philosophy as well?
And speaking of Pokemon, Pokopia, really good.
We just saw that the environment
Pokopia.
Pokopia, it's really good.
In post-apocalyptic Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokopia.
Like genuinely fucking post-apocalyptic. It's like all the Pokemon are like, hey, how are you doing? Man, you've made such a pretty area. I cannot wait for the humans to come back and see this. And then the notes are all like,
there are terrible natural disasters everywhere. We're all going to die.
Damn.
It's such a weird game, such a weird contrast between like the day-to-day activities of the Pokemon, and then every time you find like some old log from the humans, it's like them talking about like how the world is coming to a fucking end with fucking natural disasters and shit.
Combat nuance that you couldn't find in the other regions.
I don't know why that made me think of the tweet of somebody talking about like documents you find in Resident Evil games where it's like, we put the super mega murder gorilla in a cage and are stabbing it with sticks covered in hot sauce. And then the next one is like, it escaped.
Yeah, it's like, I hope it doesn't escape. Note 2, it escaped.
The next one, it escaped. Shit.
Yeah, like I could make a meme like that for Pokopia, just like I describe Pokemon like, haha, I'm having so much fun. I hope the humans come back soon to see how much fun I have. The human note next to him, everything is dying.
Oh my god, we're all burned from the inside out from the Pokemon virus.
Yeah.
The relic system is
I
not
hope they're all
limited to
okay.
combat. As we saw, you'll be able to discover little nooks and crannies throughout the map. And
I can barely put my last words to paper as my comrade is torn apart by a Skarmory.
Sorry.
Can't you get the graveyard? Like, is there like a graveyard to get Cubone?
You can make a graveyard, yeah. And in fact, some of the like you have to make habitats for Pokemon, which is usually like 2 to 5 specific objects next to each other. And there are graveyard habitats for graveyard Pokemon. And they don't shy away from like both Drifloon and Duskull. They just straight up talk about like, hey, have you seen any human children? Because I'm really hungry. And it's like, oh yeah. There's some Pokemon that straight up are child murderers. And they don't shy away from like mentioning that because they're Pokemon, like they wouldn't think about it. It would just be like, yeah, this is just what I do. It's fucked up, but that's Pokemon for you.
Pokemon's fucked up and evil.
Yeah, and it's usually kind of in the background in like the Pokédex logs, so then you can, like every Pokemon in the game can actually like talk, because you're a Ditto and you can understand them. Then it becomes like, oh yeah, I guess that is what they would be concerned about.
You actually have to work with or against the wind direction. So at times whenever he's holding his hand up, that means he's walking into the wind, and it's going to slow down your progress and make you colder. But if you're going in the opposite direction, actually having the wind at your back can be a benefit, and it can make you move faster.
He snowballs. He's a menace. Tell him he's a menace.
He's a menace, a Dennis, and all how Dennis open his mouth for 4 to 5 minutes.
I'm gonna name my character Dennis.
Also, am I right in saying that this is
So,
kind
don't
of a
spit
weird
it.
place to be encountering ghouls? Is this hinting at something else
Ghouls.
that's maybe wrong with the area?
Alrighty, Lily's gonna dip on out. I got to focus on work. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day.
Alright, everyone can now talk. I'm gone. Bye.
Bye.
でも村の小集落にいる NPC のドリたちからこの砦で異変が起きてるから調べてくれと言われてここに来ているので、その中で今グールに出会って何か異変が起きているという状況です。
Exactly. The reason we've come up to this fort is because the people in the village have told us something strange is going on up here.
Snowy
We've never seen
forts,
these kind of
getting
undead creatures.
violent
So we want you to go investigate.
PTSD flashbacks
Really,
to
there
Elden
shouldn't
Ring.
be ghouls up here in the icy waste of Norgan, so we're going to have to find out what the source of this infestation is.
Absolutely.
And it's really like the snowy peaks, so this is the mountains of the giants or whatever that area is called. That's really where the balance in Elden Ring falls apart.
Why was that addition important for players in this update?
It
Wasn't really any kind of snow at all in the second game from what I remember, so this is like a whole new type of environment, which is cool.
Yeah. I mean, they call it this expansion is also called Dark Arisen, right? But wasn't the main thing that Dark Arisen added like a whole separate area with its own separate rules?
Yeah, so you had the base Dragon's Dogma, and then you had Dark Arisen, where I don't even think it was like, I don't even think you can get it as a DLC. Like, you just had to go and buy the game with Dark Arisen attached to it, but I could be wrong. But yeah, you would get Dark Arisen, and then like it had a handful of like quality of life things, of the fun like couple additions to just like the base game itself, and then an entirely new area that you could go to at any time that you wanted, but it was very much recommended for you're either late into the game or you've cycled the game at least once, because that game is like a perpetual like new game plus, more or less.
Yeah, that's also like how I understood it, what it was, yeah.
And it's just like a long kind of like looping sort of challenge dungeon where you could get unique pieces of equipment that could like give you different like boosted stats or like level up certain moves to tiers that you couldn't get them to before and like make them even better. Fight like really big challenging bosses that are entirely unique to the Dark Arisen area.
Class types to fight as, or anyone that you guys tend to roll with immediately?
Did it also have its own separate progression system?
Yeah, like you could go there and leave at any time. Like it wasn't just you're at Bitter Black Isle, you have to stay here until you beat it. You could just leave it whenever and come back. And which, you know, at some points, yeah, you kind of have to leave because like, okay, I am literally not strong enough to fight this current boss that I'm at, so I will come back later.
Sounds very, the setup of it sounds very much like Shadow of the Erdtree.
It's a fun game. It's really fun. If you like Capcom, like if you like DMC and Monster Hunter, you will probably like Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, I'll try to like get back into it at some point. This dragon is fucking ugly.
I
think it's a zombie dragon because this looks like the trademark dragon of the series, but he's all fucked up.
This is the kind of stuff that small business owners put on their food advertisements now.
Yeah, I hate that I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's so many pictures of like this disgusting looking AI generated food.
It's like a fucking burrito that's like cut in half and it looks like a goddamn like mold colony.
Yeah.
There
It's disgusting.
Another minor comparison I could make is, hey, if you like Shadow of the Colossus, you get a little bit of that here too, because you can grab onto large enemies and climb all over them. And for stuff like a Cyclops, you can climb up his back all the way to the top of the head and start wailing on his fucking eye.
for this experience? Is it
Yeah, I
because he
do
was
remember that
big,
being like
mean,
even
ugly, and
for the
difficult,
first
or
game
was
was
there
like a
another reason?
very big unique selling point. Like that you can just climb them. You can just mount them. I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom since they're showing this also. I'll be right back.
そうですね、チャレンジングな内容もアピールできたらいいと思ってたんですけれども、いいと思ってるんですけれども、それ以上にこのノルガンのストーリーに対して重要なドラゴンだから紹介したくてシーンに入れています。
That's certainly one aspect, you know, showing you that there's really meaty challenge awaiting you in Dark Arisen, but also the Fallen Dragon is really a key puzzle piece to the game's storyline. So I wanted to choose a quest where people can get an experience of what awaits them in the story as well.
He's crawling all over his head now. I mean, it's amazing gameplay. I absolutely love it, and it's so good to see a battle with a dragon because it's such a defining feature of the series. So, can you tell us some more maybe memorable moments we can expect from this combat encounter?
今回のボス戦は今頭に登ったりしてると思うんですけど、他に何か期待できるサプライズな要素ですとか、チャレンジングの部分を紹介してもらっていいでしょうか。はい、これからもう少し頑張って攻略していくんですけれども、このドラゴン心臓がないんです。I'm going to keep trying to take him down, and you'll probably see some changes as the fight progresses. But it's quite easy to notice right now that this dragon actually has no heart in its chest. There's a hollow hole.
Wow, that's the blue that we're seeing. It also doesn't have a head anymore.
またこのように頭を壊してもまだ動くのです。
He may have lost his head, but he's gonna not just die instantly. So don't worry, the battle isn't over.
The health bar's going isn't a sign of good things. There's actually more work
HP ゲージが効いたのはもう終わってるっていうわけではないんです。
そうなんです。
Yeah, still not over.
Oh no. And the health bar is completely back.
もう完全に回復したじゃないですか。HP ゲージ。はい。
And so are all the ads.
そうです。まだグール生えてきますし、まだ動くので、プレイヤーはどうやったら倒せるのかを探して戦うことが。
Yeah, you quickly realize that even a beheading won't do it, and also the ghoul puking is back. So at this point, the player is thinking, how am I going to beat this thing?
Absolutely, 100%. He's lost an arm now as well. I'm going to guess now's a really bad time to ask the pawns to high five, right?
この間でハイタッチするのはさすがにタイミング悪いんですよ。
危険です。
It's too dangerous.
はい、そして今壊した部位を再生しました。不死の竜なんです。
Well, it's kind of an undead dragon essentially. So some of the parts that we've cut off are starting to regenerate as well. So it's pretty tough.
So does that mean you need to change up your strategy in fighting this, or is this maybe a lost battle to begin with?
もう戦略を変えるべきなのか、もはや諦めることなのでしょうか。
そうですね。物語を通してこのドラゴンを倒す方法を探さなくてはなりません。
Through the course of the storyline, you're going to have to realize, taking on board that you couldn't beat it this first time, you need to find a way to slay this dragon, and that's going to be the centerpiece of the story.
Wow, okay. I mean, you've really put a nail in the coffin there. There's no way you're going to come back from that.
ですが、ここでもう一人
Hello, I'm back.
Well, just whenever we thought things are lost, we're going to find some support from a surprising source.
Ah, this mysterious woman. Am I allowed to know who this is?
この謎に包まれた女性の存在について何か教えてもらえることはあ
Who
り
is
ます
this
か
lady? She's cute.
どうぞ。ここからはこの女性がどういうふうにこの竜と自分と関わるのかはぜひゲームプレイを通して楽しんでいただきたいんです。
I have a
Well, I would
guess.
love to spill all the secrets right now, but I really want everyone to enjoy the game, so I'm going to leave it for you to find out when you
I was
get your
gonna
hands
say,
on Dark Arisen.
at first glance, that character looks like a character from Dark Arisen that you find in the Bitter Black Isle, but that was a man. So unless it's just like a funny haha visual nod, or maybe that's like some connection.
Maybe.
Because like same hairstyle, same hair color, similar set of armor.
ドラゴンズドグマの既存ファンが一番驚く新要素は何だと思いますか？
一番驚く新要素はいくつもあるんですけれども、ちょっと今日ご紹介したい内容としては
I wish I had something to say about this, but I don't. I have not played I played the first game like once. And man's like an ambush.
I think players will be surprised and delighted
died.
by a lot of the new features, but if I had to pick one, I would say that we showed you getting relics through combat and also.
Are those
through
like
finding
chibi
them
versions
in,
of the characters on
little
this
parts of the map.
t-shirt?
There's
Yeah.
another way you can
It's
get
cute.
them, which is in the settlement. There's actually a wolf.
Yeah, that was
who,
one
if
thing
you
that they
befriend
added
the wolf by feeding it, it'll
with
bring
2
out
is you
into the
can make
world
what
and
is
discover
ostensibly a
relics for you.
Hrothgar.
So
Cool.
It's a brand new companion and another way to find relics.
I love that. That sounds fantastic. Well, I've one final question before we go. We couldn't get to see a high five in the game, but can I maybe have a high five here today? Is
で
that
は
okay?
最後になかなかゲームではできなかったハイタッチをもうリアルでここでできませんか
Amazing! High five! Thank you so much. Thank you. Patrick, bring it in. Thank you so much. Well, have an amazing
What is the significance of the high five?
joining us today.
It's a little like flourish thing that they added in the second game. It's like when you finish a fight, you can like walk by and dap up one of your pawns. It's just like a little flare. It's fun.
That's cute.
Booth experience to find out what fans are getting their hands on throughout the show. But first, get out your whip sword. This is Son of Tanjai.
Whip sword. Hang on, I'm interested. Wait. Messy kill. That was during the World Cup this year.
I saw a gif of somebody made of like a player just like whipping out a chainsaw and like tearing a guy in half.
Yeah.
Like it looked really bad, but it was really funny.
Yeah. That was like after Argentina lost the finale, Messi was like on the floor in this pure despair. And it's like Messi kill. Oh!
Ooh!
Wait, this game might be Kino. You could cut off fucking. Oh, okay. No, this game might actually be goated.
Looks like edgier Assassin's Creed.
How about this? The Messi kill button is always there.
I think it's got like a little bit of Hitman in it too.
Yeah. Did he stab him in the balls? They cut away from that, but I'm pretty sure he stabbed him in the balls. Ooh. Oh my god. Like this whole idea of being like surrounded by a lot of enemies in a brawl also feels very Arkham.
Yeah.
Son of Tanjai. Never heard of this game, but that's a very good first impression. That looks cool.
A tower filled with horrors.
Coming to console.
Oh, I think I remember seeing this game.
Isn't this Path of Exile?
No, this got shown off.
Oh, it's an extraction game.
Yeah, this was shown off during the PC gaming show, I think a couple months ago.
I did not watch that one, I think.
I think I'd only watched it because they were talking about Persona 4, and then I just kept it on.
Some of them are
Ow.
eternal. Fight to be remembered.
Build your loads.
It's like an extraction shooter slash MOBA style
Extraction dungeon crawler.
game.
It's a cool way to do an extraction game. Yeah, you're right, it feels very MOBA, yeah.
Yeah, well, you get the health bars too and everything.
Feels like an alternate game mode for League of Legends.
Yeah, Archeron.
Hi, I'm Min from
or whatever.
Bonfire Studios. We're super excited to announce that Archeron is coming to consoles.
Archeron,
We've been
unfortunately,
playtesting as
is
a team
a
for
name
years.
that
We've expanded
is
it into
kinda
PC, and now
in one
we're
ear, out
bringing
the
our
other.
playtesting to Xbox. I'm here with Jeremy and Elliot, and we're going to talk to you
Giving a
about
good
how
name
much
to a
we
game
love
is
our
difficult.
game and why it's
Because if
fun
you
and
make it
different.
like, if you make the name like it's like some new words,
So
some
how
new
would you
name, it's very easy to
describe Archeron to a
forget.
friend?
But then if you go
I
too
would describe it as,
generic,
like, an
it can also be
isometric,
like a bad thing.
ability-based competitive PvP game.
Bang.
Use that one. There's more, right?
Yeah.
But if you just kind of get to the core of it, that's how I would describe it.
To someone who's never played the game before, how would we describe our
I see
content?
Metroid in the
I
background.
would say the first thing is...
I saw that, Samus.
At a screenshot or you watch a couple of videos of Archeron, you would guess how it plays.
Samus in the Xbox Showcase? No way.
I think the combat in general, it might look like an ARPG or something else like that, but it plays more like a shooter, which is why it's really perfect for a controller. I think that the combat itself is dynamic.
What do you mean it
The
plays
game
more like a
sense really
shooter
matters,
and so
your
it's perfect
combination
for a
rotation
controller? What does
abilities
that
really
mean?
matter. Your aiming is very
I
important.
guess because you have a
and then
crosshair.
team play is super
Oh,
critical.
like the direction that you
think
aim
if
in, I
players
guess you
have a
might mean.
foundation in
Yeah.
twin-stick shooters, I think they're going to feel right at home playing Arcron on controller. You know, the combat is you aim your attacks in front of your character model. There's no aim assist on anything, PC or controller. So accuracy really matters. And because we are an item-based game, there are some items that'll give you like an aerial effect or skill shot ability. So that might remind you more of like a MOBA.
And that's where the magic, I think, unlocks, is like when you actually start figuring out the movement,
That's
knowing what
not
the
just
items
Metroid.
are,
There's
and
not just
then
Samus in the
aiming
background
that
there.
first
There's
time
like
you do
the
rinse
guy
your
next to her.
pre-relief,
That's
and then you
isn't
land
that the
on
guy
player, it's like
from
magic.
from Cowboy Bebop?
So we've got these really cool characters in
Like
the game
it's,
called
what's his
Eternals.
name again?
They
Think
give
so.
you access to these different places.
Spike.
Can you tell
Spike,
us a
yeah,
little
that
bit
looks like
about
his
what
outfit.
Eternals actually do in the game?
Yeah, so Eternals were kind of designed to be a synergistic gameplay scenarios. Because we have a loadout system and you can pick different items from different Eternals, when you become a full Eternal, each item is meant to pair well with the rest of the loadout.
You made a lot of these Eternals. Like, do you have a favorite child?
They're all my favorite. The Eternal that I love playing the most right now probably is Hollow. She's just always been a playstyle that I really like.
Hi, Dragon
Using the
Star.
wall
Welcome in.
To separate the enemy, it's super fun. Being able to root somebody with the Sneklin special ability and that be the initiator is awesome. Then you kind of sit back and kind of range people down and support your team a little bit more.
You can start that way, and I would definitely encourage people to start that way if they find something that they like. But man, at least me personally, I love shatter builds. 2-2, give me 2-2 all day. When you start memorizing what set bonuses are, and you're like, infinite.
You're 2-2.
We've got two different ways to play. Can you tell us a little bit about Spires?
Yeah, so Spires is an arena climb game mode, so it's 3v3. You get your items by purchasing them before you enter a best of 3 match. And you'll repeat that process. It's a super great way to learn items and get item familiarity and get repetitions with things that resonate with you.
I know, Elliot, you like Spires a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I like both game modes for different reasons, but I think Spires is a great way to kind of warm up to even get into Ascension. You know, like Jeremy said, this could be the nice way you start, and then you kind of graduate into that Ascension mode.
Reminds me a little bit of Street Brawl and that block. It's like a
playing Spires,
simplified version of the game that makes it makes it much easier to learn how items work and how they affect your character.
Yeah,
and
so
everything.
if Spires is all about
But like a much lower
agency and
investment.
selecting what you want and getting familiar with it and getting reps with the things that you're
That's
into.
for like a complicated
Ascension
game
starts
with like a
with
lot of
nothing.
complicated
And it's-
interactions
there's
between
45
characters and
other players, 15
items.
teams of
It's
3.
good to have a
You all
game
start
mode
with
like
nothing.
this
You need
that
to loot on
makes
each
things
floor,
more
find your
accessible and
items,
faster
build
and
your
easier.
weapons,
Yeah.
synergize with your
Well,
team.
not I wouldn't say
At some
simplify,
point,
but like
the beacons
that
will
makes
call.
it makes
You're
it
kind of
lowers
just
the
building
investment
tension.
so that you can
Every big
experiment and
fight
try things
feels like
out and learn how they
final
work
fight,
without
but
having to like go
larger
for
scale multiplayer,
a full
match. The top one
40-minute
has
match,
the
you
added
know.
tension. And, all right,
Would
this
you
is
say
for all the marbles.
streamlines?
You make it all the way to the top.
No, that's not the right word, streamline.
I just feel like
maybe a
that's
little
just
bit,
peak Arcron.
but it's like how a regular match of Deadlock is like it's a full-blown MOBA match, so it takes between 30 and 45 minutes on average. But a Street Brawl can be over in 10 minutes. And in regular matches, like if you die, you in. You don't die, you don't in, but you feed. You know, so like you have to earn souls to buy items, and if you die a lot, then enemies will get more souls and such. But in a Street Brawl, that doesn't matter. Like, there's no souls in Street Brawl. You get 3 item picks per round, and that's it. So
okay.
death is also like, if you die, it just means that your team is going to be down 1 player for like a little bit. So it gives you like an opportunity to try out heroes in like a low pressure environment where you're not going to be stuck for them for super long. Because the items that you can choose from are randomly rolled. It means that you literally often cannot meta pick, so it encourages you to try out new things as well.
The game's coming to Xbox very soon and our cross-platform closed beta.
And yeah, like I said, if you die, you don't feed, it just means you're going to be out of the round
for
a little bit. But this game in specific, looks kind of neat. Maybe if like some friends of mine pick it up and play it, I might play it with them.
Where players are getting the chance to go experience
But it's not something that I would
thrilling
seek out myself, I
6v6
think.
multiplayer matches. Weekend 1 of the open beta kicks off tomorrow, so we'll throw it to Benny, who is standing by with the team from an Infinity Ward to tell us all the juicy details.
So, fresh off the early access beta weekend, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is on the minds of many of us as one of the
I cannot believe that they're now at Modern Warfare 4 with this reboot series.
From the upcoming open
That's
beta,
like, they had an old Modern Warfare 4, right?
Jack Hoppus.
Yeah, well, I think it was originally like the fourth Call of Duty game was just Modern Warfare.
Oh, so we actually did loop around fully?
I believe so. I have not played a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 1 original.
It's just, man, what does Call of Duty do? What is like Microsoft doing with its naming? Who's in charge of naming these things? Like, is it the same person who came up with calling like a console the X-Sex?
The Series Xbox, the Sex
Yeah,
box.
Xbox. Yeah, exactly. The X-Bone and the X-Sex.
If I had to guess, it's probably they just realized like nobody's gonna want to buy the game if it's called Call of Duty 12.
No, that part I get, but like Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, and then Modern Warfare, and then Modern Warfare 2, 3 again, and now we have Modern Warfare 4, but it's actually Modern Warfare 7. Like, huh?
Really looking to hammer down these things for beta weekend 2 and ultimately up through launch. But it's been great. It's been exciting for us.
Like Black Ops is now up to like Black Ops 7 or something. Like, Black Ops started as like a sub-series, but they didn't bother doing anything with the naming scheme.
There's going to be a huge amount of stuff for players to get into.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We'll get into a bit of this throughout this.
And also the name is like
as well. And
by far not Black Ops 7's biggest issue.
Been loving getting that from players. But what surprised you about the beta from the closed weekend?
I mean, a lot of stuff, right? We got a lot of great feedback. I think.
I don't know, like this kind of stuff with all of these complicated naming schemes, and then you have Square Enix just make like Final Fantasy 16 and Dragon Quest 11 and everything. Dragon Quest 12, I guess, is coming up soon. Like they don't give a shit. They're just like, yeah, just slap bigger number on the end there.
Yeah.
And because you know what what happens is someone will ask, I want to get into Final Fantasy, but where there's so many of them, like where do I need to start? And it's like, well, just pick the one that looks coolest.
Anywhere.
But do I need to like play the older ones and then literally like no, the numbers are just numbers. They're not actually directly related to each other. Oh, okay. That's it. That's the whole conversation you need to have. People might be like a little bit confused about it, but literally one question later and they get like, oh, they're not actually direct sequels. It's just it just says, well, this is just another Final Fantasy game. And
the routes themselves weren't super different than what we were.
Like people get the concept.
But the adjustments
and it's like the only time there might be like any sort of connection is like, okay, the Final Fantasy X and then Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, obviously those are two connected games.
So now you keep getting the other thing where it's like we believe that the third act of our amazing trilogy is the perfect time for players to get in, and then players play it and they're like, I don't understand the story. Well, yeah, you were supposed to play the first two games, but they told me I could start with this one. Well, they were lying because they wanted to sell more copies of the game.
I felt like throwing you under a bus. I was like, fastest time.
I think we got it.
That's the exact inverse of what I just described.
We've been seeing sometimes online that just,
Alternatively, if you want to play all of the Final Fantasy games at once, just play 14.
Yeah, true. You want to play FF12? Go do the Evilise raids.
So you're going to be able to play.
You want to play FF9? Play Dawntrail. You want to play FF10? No, that's the wrong one. You want to play, I guess, FF4? Or FF5? Or FF6? Go play the Omega raids.
You want to play FF5 with the job system? Go play a Cold Crescent.
You want to play FF3? Finish Endwalker and do the post quests.
So many cool POIs on this map. We're super excited. We also have 2 new modes coming.
You want to play FF13? Well, good news. Guess what's coming out soon.
This attack and defend tug of war style mode where you're fighting over this data.
It's no coincidence that they give away fucking the FF13 version of Odin as a mount in with the Evercold Collector's Edition. Like absolutely, that expansion is going to be full with FF13 references.
You want to play FF7? Come back for the raids.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I'm still thinking about that one tweet talking about what if there's the Sephiroth raid and he has a healer buster.
Oh god. Oh god, they would. They totally would.
That'd be really funny.
But since they're gonna do the evolved mode combat in FF in Evercold, so this is like the time to let go of all conventions and just like do new and crazy shit. Is that Luffy?
That's true.
That's Monkey D. Luffy. There's Monkey and Luffy in the background. Yeah, sorry, Luffy. That's Luffy and Luffy in the background.
Yeah, get rid of the class convention. Start targeting the healers with stuff. I want to watch. It'll be funny.
Yeah, you can in evolved combat mode. It's gonna be like a lot. It's gonna. They should in theory have like a lot more freedom in that kind of to do those kind of to break the encounter design traditions that they've had up to this point.
So here you can see for the ISO, it's got these.
I really hope they do that kind of shit. Like straight up a healer buster.
More of evolved mode.
Like they're now doing like main and off tank specific roles. So tanks are gonna have. So tanks should also have like way more tools to aid with that kind of stuff. I would love it. I would straight up love like a healer buster mechanic where the tank has to protect the healer that gets targeted.
So we've got a bunch of.
That would be so cool.
I imagine they had to do something like that, considering it's like, yeah, the off tank is meant to mitigate the rest of the party primarily.
Yeah, so it's going to be okay. Listen, if the off tank is going to have to protect the healer, or they're going to die. Like, do it. That would be a really cool way to expand the role of tanks in raid design. Instead of just doing like tank, it's a tank swap, but it's a little bit. It works slightly different from the last time. No, it really doesn't. It's just another tank swap. The most exciting thing you can do with a tank swap is the double tank swap, one after the other.
Yep. So we really wanted to streamline the weapon progression journey.
What was that gun? That was like a fucking silly AK. Where the clip goes on the top instead of the bottom. So the mag goes on the top instead of the bottom.
There's a couple of those.
I didn't know
Sometimes
that.
guns just look silly and then you learn that they're actually real.
That first level up, unlock a bunch of
It's like
and then progressive weapons
half the guns in Hunt.
Now, multiplayer is obviously.
I've only ever watched Hunt. Like I've watched you play Hunt. I've watched like a couple YouTube videos about it. It looks neat. I think some of the weapons in it look neat. The sound design is really great.
It's so good.
Yeah. I mean,
that's definitely something that I would rather just watch.
Yeah, that's fair. High flash. Clocking in, yeah.
With this means that we never want you to feel
like
you're stuck in an
Arc
animation
Raiders.
or you can't do something.
Yeah, I really like
topic of extraction shooters. I'm just waiting for it to like announce whatever it's doing next.
In moments like our new mantling system.
I like how
they said like, oh, we're gonna go quiet for a while to work on something bigger, and then it's been like half a year.
Sorry, which one is that?
You can actually cancel your mantle
Arc Raiders.
as well.
Arc Raiders.
If you see something and you want to bail out of it early.
Yeah.
So our philosophy with multiplayer this time around is to give you the most freedom that
Sound
we
like
ever
that game a lot.
And have it be the most fluid.
They're gonna do like a
grounded,
PvE
and
mode
really
for Arc Raiders, right?
Multiplayer experience that we've had to date. And a lot of that
They
comes
haven't
from
really said
feedback
what they're
from the
doing.
community, right? Like
Oh,
what
okay.
we've been doing with
I heard something like that, but I don't know if that's like actually based on anything.
This weekend is to really see what players love and what we can really polish upon for launch. So that's really been our guiding light, is following what we find to be is true and listening to the community as well.
Yeah, I think it goes back like.
It has so many explosions.
Community sending feedback, kind of making those changes, and also getting in the mobility course.
Is that a fucking finishing move?
Movement, it really does help.
Yeah. We built it.
Wait, that's the Skullface. That's the character. That's the John Modern Warfare.
It's such a fun
Ghost.
thing to do, 'cause you'll, like, try to shave all those times off. But talking
Right,
about
the
fun
guy with the
things to
skull
do,
mask is Ghost, right?
Some players don't want to always play a competitive mode. What other fun stuff do we have coming?
Is Price in this one too?
Yeah, I mean, in the second
Yeah, and he is
weekend of the
chopped
beta
as
well,
hell.
we have
Price
our
and
new
Ghost.
Ground War experience. This time
Cannot
it's
have Modern
called,
Warfare without
Combat
those two.
Outpost, where you're fighting over
I showed a picture of his render, and some guy was like, "Dude, that ain't Captain Price. That's Sergeant Sale."
which is where DMZ will take place. And you're fighting over these big outposts, and every time
That's
the
general,
more time you
everything
stay
must
on the
go.
point, the stronger that your outpost is going to be. You're going to reinforce it, and eventually it's going to start off with these UAV radars, and then it's going to be airdropping in kill streaks for your team. And then if you progress long enough, you're actually going to get
You know, you keep seeing like people randomly just passing by in the background, and as someone who's actually been to Gamescom, I bet that a lot of those people are not even aware that this is happening right now. Because like you'll be walking there, you'll pass by, you see a bunch of people in front of a camera talking about something, it's like, oh cool.
Both of these are going to offer
And then you just move on to the next booth, you know, like you don't even realize like, oh, that's the Xbox showcase happening right there. Nah, because like you're overstimulated and there's people everywhere.
But also also kind of, you know, in part with our
considering if it's worth standing in line for 2 hours to get to play like 5 minutes of a video game that you're going to be able to play as much as you want in a week. I was there 3 years ago when they had Armored Core 6 there, and I had the opportunity to like queue up for it and play it, and I was like, do I want to though? Because Armored Core is literally coming out in like 2 weeks. Do I want to like go through all of the effort to queue up? Just to be able to say to my friend who's like really looking forward to Armored Core 6 to say to him like, hey, I got to play it. And I was like, nah, that's a lot of effort for like just a little bit, for like a one joke.
I mean, we've gotten a great amount of feedback from the beta, and it's clear that some of our spawns need tuning.
People are just used to people having cameras all over because live streamers. Yeah, there's also a lot of people, you'll see like someone pass by with like a camera on a stick and such, and talk to people. You see those a lot there as well, especially on Thursday. But like I saw way more of those at TwitchCon, which makes sense because like it's TwitchCon, you know. It was really funny. I saw like someone on TwitchCon who had like the maximum camera setup. They had a camera, they had a stick with 2 cameras, but like 2 phones on it, and one phone was like next to their face and had their own chat scrolling on it, and the other phone was the one actually like recording the stream. So they were phone maxing that one.
I just want to say a big thank you, because obviously Modern Warfare 4 here has been making a huge splash.
It's great.
And if there's one reason to become a Twitch partner, it's to be able to go through the partner line, because the affiliates have to, the affiliates and the community members have to like, the line for affiliates and community members was so long, it like wrapped around the square in front of Ahoy several times, and it was so warm. We had to wait like we were in queue for like an hour before we got in. And the partners, they have like their own queue, so they get to go in much faster.
Partner fast pass.
Yeah, basically. Which I've talked about it before, and I'm like, yeah, I get it, I totally get it, because the Twitch partners are like who make the money for Twitch, so I get that they get like the faster queue and everything.
Alongside you guys, which has been great.
Yeah, I'm just determined to try.
You know, like they're basically there on business. If you are a Twitch partner, you go on Twitch, you're essentially there on business. So I totally get that you get like a shorter queue.
Do you want any tips on how players can go ahead and get that nuke?
I don't know. Just be coordinated.
Because it takes a lot of work and effort to get into the Twitch partner program. Even if you meet the viewership requirements, that's no guarantee you get in. Because they're looking not just for someone with like a CCV of 75 people. They're looking for people who are like fully committed to streaming as a career, who like have like very big and active communities. Was that the fucking Titans from Attack on Titan?
Female Titan.
Yeah, that was the fucking Titan from Attack on Titan. That is a tight space, yeah, Titan space. I just realized what it smelled like in there. As someone who's been at Gamescom several times, it's okay. It's like it gets a little bit still in there, especially later in the day, but it's not as bad as you would think. Like every now and then you'll pass by an individual where you're like, oof, you should have showered before you got here, but it's generally not as bad as you might think it is. I feel like in general, like a lot more, there's a lot more awareness for that kind of stuff, you know. People have like, people take better care of their own personal hygiene as well, and a lot of places have like started to implement like hygiene policies and everything, which is good. I don't think Gamescom has a hygiene policy, but you know, like how some tournaments straight up just had to say like, no, if you smell like ass, you're not getting in, which is fucking crazy that they had to do that, but it does help. Like I feel like the stigma against that kind of stuff, it's one of the things where I'm like, yeah, it's probably a good thing that there's now a stigma against poor personal hygiene at these kind of events, because some people really just don't have the self-awareness. So for people to just take a shower and use some deodorant before you go to like an event like this, it's not hard. Hang on, I was not paying attention. This feels very yeah. It's one of those kind of games.
Ooh.
Oh! It flips between isometric and full 3D. That's cool.
I remember seeing a game similar to this. I definitely don't think it's the same one, but it did something like, oh god, even top down too? Damn. But it was like a sort of like Resident Evil style, like fixed camera angle, and when you aim down the sight and it goes over your shoulder. It's really cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Was it Signalis, maybe?
No, it wasn't Signalis.
It's giving a little.
Signalis is like just full low poly 3D, right?
It's full low poly 3D. Somebody was making a mod to give it an over-the-shoulder camera, and it does look really good.
Still need to play Signalis.
It's a good game.
I know. Has space lesbians in it. Those are the best games.
Dwie różne rzeczy. Może chcesz go zobaczyć, ale tak naprawdę potrzebujesz, żeby zniknął.
Team 17? You mean the guys from Worms? Oh, what's happening? Gorsund is attacking Earth.
That's the Traveler.
It's the evil fucked up Traveler. Oh, Tides Annihilation again.
Closer look at
This is
Annihilation through our first hands-on demo and started.
this is the game about modern day London. This is not fiction. This is just what London is like.
Gwen does not fight alone. She can call on different nights.
Also ad break, chat. I apologize.
In our first hands-on demo, players can try 5 nights in 8 different combinations. Each
5
setup
nights?
has a main
That's
night
ready?
and a sub-night, and different
Hey,
players
that's ready.
change how you fight.
Try this.
For example, Palamedes focuses on powerful charge attacks, while K, the Time Knight, can freeze enemies and control the pace of the battle. Together, they create a simple flow, freezing an enemy, creating an opening, then land a heavy strike. Other pairings offer longer combos, more mobility, more control, or bigger burst damage. Our goal is to let players find the combinations of
Are you excited for this game, Lily? Where's the ad break? If you didn't get any ads, good for you. You know, be happy. I have no idea how many ads Twitch actually broadcasts on my channel. I don't know how to decide that kind of stuff. Also, if you don't want ads, by the way, audience, there's of course always the option of subscribing, but you can also subscribe to Twitch Turbo, which is like a website-wide subscription service that means you will not see ads on any channel.
Use a charge shot to break obstacles, ignite certain targets,
Oh, it did happen?
and even create one
Damn.
pass in the air, helping Gwen reach places she otherwise could not.
Isn't that just a Pokemon puzzle?
These abilities makes exploration feel more active.
Oh, this
while
reminds me a little bit of
staying true to what makes each night
Astral
unique.
Chain.
And as players
God,
progress
I miss
through the
Astral
game,
Chain.
they will discover more
Yeah,
nights and more ways to
I don't
use
think
their
we're ever gonna get a
abilities,
second one,
with each
sadly.
one bringing something
I don't
new
think
to
it's ever
both
gonna make its way off the
combat and
Switch.
exploration.
That too. It sucks. I really think that game, if that game got like a PC port and a proper PC port, with like the full, you know, not just a sloppy port, but like the full treatment with maybe some updates and shit, that game would fucking hit like crazy. Oh look, it's the Firekeeper.
Oh yeah. Hey.
That game would hit like crazy. I would buy that shit day one and just play through the whole game again on a higher difficulty.
Gwen has just been separated from her
One of like
sister
the most
and thrown
underrated
into a
platinum
world
titles.
consumed by the fog. She's not trying to
I
save the
fucking
world.
hate that when they went back to
She's trying
Bayonetta
her
3,
sister.
the first trailer, they show off what was the name again? Lappy? They show off Lappy at the start of the trailer, and then Bayonetta shows up like tricked you. It was Bayonetta, and we're both floor pyros. Fuck off, Platinum. Fuck off. You made the 12 people remember Astral Chain so excited, and then you fucking crushed their balls.
I'm gonna walk over to my game case and give my Astral Chain copy a loving caress just to know,
Yeah.
just to remind it that I still remember.
Just fall asleep, cradling the box and
But her
crying.
journey is only beginning.
Art direction.
For our Gamescom demo, we wanted to show how modern London and the world of Avalon can exist side by side. The Grey Russell Museum is a good example. We start with a place that feels real
Beam
and
of lights.
familiar, and then slowly bring fantasy into it.
Oh. We're about to fight Sophia.
I was just thinking the same
As
thing. I'm like,
players
what is
move
that boss's
through the
call
museum,
called?
They begin to see that change. Vines grow through the building, broken knight's armor
Yeah, nothing
fills the
says
halls, and the
fucked
word of myth
up
starts
shit
to
happened
take
like
over.
the
We
big
also
band
expanded
floating upside
areas
down
of
in the sky.
Chinese, Egyptian, and Japanese galleries, while keeping the identity of each space.
Oh my god, yeah, there's no
Later,
better
the
way to
death,
encapsulate the
further
British
realm and
identity than
reflection,
showing off a
the
museum full of all the shit they looted.
further into the fantasy side
thinking the
of
same
the
fucking
world.
thing. Wow, that's
All together is
amazing.
what we call apocalyptic romance.
Welcome to Britain. Here's all the shit we stole.
Yeah.
And where destruction can still feel beautiful.
There's like that one line in Atlantis that still goes so hard. It's where like the main villain says like, yeah, imagine if you gave back all the if a museum gave back all the stuff that they stole, you would be left with an empty building. It's like the villain saying that, like, because he has like no regrets. He's like, I'm here to steal shit because that's what we do. That's how we fill museums by stealing shit. It is so funny. What goes up? Oh, it's the. I kinda appreciate that, like, they realized that doing scripted voice chat always sounds bad, so they just started doing like actual voice chat. Yeah.
There is also a hover pack over here.
I would like one of those.
This is insane teamwork. Good, isn't it?
Later, guys.
But I don't know. It's always like, you know, so.
If that reaches 0, it collapses.
I can't roll.
Like if you wanted to really advertise this, get like people, you know, like Strippin and Tomato and Benji on this, and they're just fighting the entire time and cussing. I think you would really advertise your own game if you did that.
Not like as hot as...
People love seeing toxic people fighting over what should have been a very simple co-op game.
I've recently been playing through Big Walk with a couple of my friends, and that's a fun game. That's a fun time game. That's Friend Gem.
Yeah.
Like 98% of the way through it.
Because it's like, yeah, you can't like blow each other up or throw each other into lava, like otherwise kill each other. Like there's no dying or anything. But like, you could still be a little rascal and start just like sabotaging stuff on purpose.
I really want to play that game, but I'm like looking for people who haven't played it yet to play it with, and everyone has played it at this point. So, you know, the window is rapidly closing.
I can forget if you give me like a week.
I'll see. I don't have time for it right now anyway.
I mean, the nice thing about it is, even if like you've played the game before, if you're playing at a game with like a different group of people, like everybody's gonna solve a puzzle a different way. Like you're gonna get the same outcome, but how you do it is gonna differ from person to person.
That's fair.
The experience celebrates discovery.
I've avoided.
Some of the puzzles are really fun.
I've avoided looking up too much about it because I still want to play it myself. But I do get the impression that it's like very freeform in its approach and structure.
It is a good time.
Yeah.
Nova 5X wireless headset. So let's see who's up. Have you got your code ready?
Big what was the treat?
Let's see what happens.
It's just a random guy there. Oh, he queued up.
Good.
He's just standing in queue, and now he's like.
Here's all the things we could be
He looks young enough to be in like college or something. Like his professor is gonna like be watching stream and be like, "Wait a second, you're supposed to be in class."
Beautiful. Way! A charge kit for the Series X.
A charge kit for the Series X. Now you just need a Series X.
Well done, you. Bye. Oh, that's cute. Aside from winning prizes, fans here have access to tons of demo stations.
What do you think they would have done if like the first guy that goes up wins the fucking Series Xbox? I'm like, oh shit, we gotta give it to him.
Including Turok Origins.
They'll probably have someone behind the screen who like has their finger on the skill.
That's right, Bex, because one of gaming's most
Oh, they're gonna talk again. Hang on, I'm gonna use the bathroom again. I'll be right back.
For its new generation.
Absolutely, and here to talk Turok Origins with us is Game Director Jesus Iglesias and Chief Creative Officer Tim Willits with a look at new gameplay, new abilities, and the next chapter in this legendary franchise. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome to Gamescom. Have you had a good week so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
We're excited.
Excellent. Now, Turok's a very exciting franchise, so I have to ask, have you brought us something fun to watch today?
Yes, we've brought you brand new footage of Turok Origins, our new brand new game in this legendary franchise set in the canon and timeline of all the original games.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to get a look at that.
Yeah, amazing. Let's get this rolling. I want to hear all about it. I'm going to kick things off by telling you right now, Tim, I do have a fear of dinosaurs, so if I hide at any point during this,
Okay.
I'm sure I'll be fine. You've done it's pretty nice cuddly dinosaurs you've done, right? Yeah.
They're not very cuddly, are they?
A kissing dinosaurs game.
Okay, nice. Wow, it's not like a Turok I remember. I'll tell you that much for sure. Looking very modern, but I did see immediately at the start you swapped from first person to third person and back.
Yeah, right. This is something that we wanted to introduce in the game. We know that the game is a first-person shooter originally, but a lot of people like to play in third-person view and see his own character. Our characters are amazing; they look amazing, and so we wanted to show the people their characters if they wanted to play on third-person.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you can swap between first and third immediately as you play, just pushing a button at any moment.
Amazing.
Nice.
There you go. And the best thing about moving between those as well is it's worth noting that these weapons look absolutely
Yeah,
sick.
the weapons
What
are so
kind of
cool.
weapons are we going to have in our arsenal?
Oh, that was just the cerebral bore, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, that's a fan favorite.
Oh, I know that one.
That's a fan
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
You had one of them done the other day, didn't you?
Shut up, Henry. What other weapons? Are there any other iconic
We are
ones?
bringing back a lot of weapons from the classics. I mean, Cerebral Bore is one, but we also have the fusion cannon that the fans will recognize.
Yeah.
And,
The Scorpion?
The Scorpion missile launcher.
Beautiful.
Mag 60, a lot of weapons from the past.
Cool.
But we also include new weapons.
I'm back. I see this, and the first thing I think is like this looks like a joke screenshot of a user interface.
That was one of our the finishers. The team has created like so
Is this
many
Turok?
finishers, and you can
I
just
believe
rip
so.
guts out and pound the dinosaurs and the enemies. It's awesome.
Pounding dinosaurs? Hey yo.
Maybe I'll get over my fear.
Tell me more.
Can they show that?
Oh, they did have the whole 18+ warning at the start of the stream, so yeah.
That's true. They had like 10 of those all in one.
Kind of like
Pounding
bunch
dinosaurs.
of spikes came out.
Hang on, where's
so
my button?
What's going on there?
Oh, I don't have that sound effect on this,
This
unfortunately.
is something that, I mean, every character features a bio suit.
No.
that
I was gonna
allows
play
you
the Bad to
to
the Bone sound effect, but I don't have it.
Resources from the environment, and then synthesize in abilities that you can use at any time.
Cool.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it really adds a different dynamic to the combat. It's not just guns and melee. You have all these cool abilities.
Nice.
Oh, fascinating. And are there anything else aside from dinosaurs that we're going to be fighting?
Of course, not only dinosaurs, but something that is more terrifying, that are modified.
By the way, did you see the all the
dinosaurs.
announcements they've been making for the new Fire Emblem game recently? All of the character designs they've been showing off.
Dinosaurs with rocket launchers
Oh, for God's
attached to the
sake,
backs.
what's wrong with you two?
My only familiarity with the new Fire Emblem is just people talking about the one lady with the gun.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. There's a lady who straight up just has a gun.
Good to put a name to a face.
And
They
the
don't
other
look good.
feature that people tend to talk about that's really prominent, I guess, for a Fire Emblem character.
And it's like it's not like an old or modern gun. It's a futuristic ray gun that shoots like fucking laser beams.
Okay.
It's so fucking funny. Because I think it's supposed to be like a magical implement or something, but it's straight up just a ray gun. Shit your pants.
There were like these like plants that you could destroy, and it kind of opened up the environment. So, did your team kind of work both the combat
Are you
and
happy
the
now,
environment
Sarah?
together to make a whole experience?
Yes, I mean, as you see, there are plants.
I need to set up some
different
hotkeys for these sound
colors.
effects
Those
because it
plants
takes too long to go
extract
into Discord and play them.
with that, you can get resources.
How do you
like
manage like
shield,
disdain for a
ammo,
game with like trying to keep up the vibes? Because some stuff I heard about these games are kind of a letdown, but should I bring it up? You mean the AI stuff? Well, like I'm trying not to rant about AI anymore, so it's very much like, yeah, it's probably there. And then we move on to funnier things. Also, it's not a gun; they call it an energy gauntlet or something. I mean, it's
Whiteboard in the office and just coming up with really
you can call it
weird
that,
ways
but
to
it's a
launch
gun.
weapons. They go, oh, Tim, I've got a good one today. It's a rocket launcher with another rocket launcher on. But I don't know. It just
It's like my it's my explosion powered
there you go, perfect. I can work. Oh,
bow, you know, my explosion powered crossbow.
Magic wand.
A digital necromancy of a game coming up. Is that the one that they put Tupac in? Yeah, that's like a whole different level.
Stranger Than Heaven.
Yeah. My answer to that is like I think that's like insanely creepy. I don't like that at all. Again, I don't want to go on another rant about that kind of stuff, but I don't like it at all that they are doing that. It feels like going way too far.
I won't really get into it. I have a somewhat similar stance, although I can see why some people would be like turned off by that. And trust me, I get it. For me, it's more so about the developer itself and like their almost like addiction to casting celebrities for roles. Just, I guess, so they can, because like that's what it feels like. Because before you'd have like, hey, here's a celebrity cameo. You're really only going to know who this is if you're Japanese. Otherwise, if you're not, it's like, oh, okay, here's just a guy. A lot of people know who Tupac is, and he's not around anymore. It's like, I feel like this is kind of weird.
It's not just that he's not around; it's that he passed away 30 years ago.
Yeah,
like he's like still very well known, but he is a celebrity from a different generation at this point. So that's just what makes it so weird to me. It feels like such a baffling decision.
I made a joke to my friend who plays Hitman because he had seen the Snoop Dogg thing a couple days ago, and he was saying like, yeah, they're adding like a bunch of like the other rappers and stuff. I said, oh, maybe they'll add Tupac after RGG Studios is done
I
with
hope
him.
not. It's so creepy.
I don't think they would. I have a lot of problems with that developer.
Okay, what's going on here?
You know.
Can I just say also, the game looks
I think a lot of people probably just sweep that under the rug if the game is really good. Which, hey, if the game's good, then the game's good. Like,
yeah,
there's no denying that. But
the essence of his class.
Like it's you know that 1666 Amsterdam game. That game is the fact that they got caught using like a lot of AI and it didn't disclose it and everything is very sad. But
yeah,
that for me is like but for me that kind of stuff is like, okay, I really have to want to play the game now to play the game. And to then also hear like, yeah, the game itself also isn't that good. It just makes me go like, yeah, maybe I'll pass on this one. And it makes me so sad because I really like it. It's set in Amsterdam.
It just kind of looks like Devil Joe.
Yeah, that is straight up like Jaffaldo, yeah. No, but it makes me sad because I love the fact that it's set in Amsterdam and it's set in like the 17th century, which is like I always say that's one of the most interesting time periods in Dutch history. So for to hear like not just the AI thing again, I'm not going on another AI rant because I know how much you hate those when I go on those. But it's that they are then also hear that the game itself is just not that good. It makes me sad. Yeah, this is Jaffaldo, the Jaffaldo fight, remember?
Just to confirm, there are loads of other
It's from Holmström.
It sucks that it really just says poison the well for
Amsterdam
a lot of other
Intelligence, so
people.
that's a whole different story, Sarah. Amsterdam Intelligence.
Because it's like, oh, there's this really cool game that like I am actually kind of interested in. Like it either has like a design or it's like a genre I like. Or it's got a fun idea. And then it's like, ooh, sorry, like 80% of this was not even made by a person.
I'm guessing there's multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
Of course, so maybe Charlie and I can help each other out.
Yeah.
Get her over her fear of dinosaurs, right?
I'll look at all the plants and you shoot all the dinosaurs.
So one of the great
This
things
game looks pretty
that
cool.
the team has done with Turok is you can play it solo, offline, by yourself. If you're like me, you have no friends, you can play by yourself.
No, I might play with you.
Hey.
But if you're like Jesus and you have some friends,
Oh.
you can play. You know,
Give 'em
with
Borderlands
one
a
friend,
little
with
bit.
two friends. It's the same game.
Is it like,
you know, and-
okay, but like they mentioned, you can play it offline by yourself, but is it gonna be like the the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 kind of by yourself, where you really have to force the game to give you a solo instance, and even then you're like just playing on servers by yourself, you know? Because that's a very different thing than a game that's actually built from the ground up to. Oh, it's Saber Interactive. Damn.
Loyal to the original games. When you play solo, you play a campaign.
I've never gone from like, yeah, I want to play this to maybe not so fast when I see the Saber logo now.
You play with friends, but the experiences are different. Each one has been tailored to be perfect on his own.
Yes, that's important to say. Yes.
Well done, Jesus.
So some of the
Sorry to bring the moon down. Nah, they
I
don't need to
mentioned earlier
apologize for that
original
flash.
Turok fans will enjoy as like weapons,
It's
like
like I said,
before.
I don't want
you know, and there's
to.
some other-
I don't want to go
give it away,
on
but some
like
other
talk
Easter
about
eggs,
AI
some other
anymore.
fun
But it's like impossible
It's
to
the
not.
elephant in the room.
It's impossible to not bring it up because it's everywhere.
An important thing is that you can play solo offline, disconnected.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But yeah, they're really hammering down. Like you can play this without internet.
Still going.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Well,
It,
thanks so
you know,
much,
good,
guys.
good. Yeah, make that a selling point.
Fascinatingly,
Because there's
and
so
I
many
know it's
games
really
where you can do that
So
now.
thank you for spending some time with us.
guess. Thanks
On the
for
1666 Amsterdam game, perhaps someone will make a game on the setting without slop.
Origins
Well, again, if they manage to pull that, if they can pull that game together, I will play it probably because I like I said, I love the time period that it's set in, and it looks like a really good. Amsterdam looks gorgeous in that game. I just really hope that they can pull it together.
That is kind of the nice thing nowadays with like the very obvious widespread massive dislike of AI, which
But the devs do seem committed to like removing every trace of it from their game, which I think is a good thing.
Fair enough.
But aside from
you get something like that where it is like made by AI and it's like, fuck, I really wanted to play this, you will get somebody or a group of people that's like, I'm not letting it play out like this. I'm gonna make it myself, and I'm gonna make it without AI.
Well, it's also like I said, like AI. As much as I am a known and vocal opponent of AI, just the fact that the game has generative AI in it by itself is not the sole deciding factor. You know, it has a big impact. It can make me more quickly go like, yeah, maybe I'll skip on this one. But if I really want to play something and has generative AI in it, and the generative AI is like not detrimental and not super in your face, I might go like, okay, fuck, okay, fine, I'll just look the other way whenever it's on screen. I will just do the opposite of Pucci, you know. But for me it's like it's a strike against the game, and if it has other strikes, like again, people mentioning that's the game. 1666 is in early access right now, and they already lost, like the people who draw a hard line for the AI, they lost those in the demo. So those people haven't even gotten into the early access, and still the game has like mixed reviews, because the people, if you read the reviews on Steam, a lot of people mention that like the game is just not that good right now. It feels extremely sloppy to play. Some people like the story, other people don't like it. So I'm like, I really want to wait for the full version of that game to be out and see what it's like then. And then if the reviews are more positive, I will probably play it. But right now I feel like no desire to check out the early access for that game, because it also feels like I might ruin my experience if I play it now, because it's apparently just not very clunky and just not that good.
A big thank you though to producer Hiroyuki Sakamoto.
Like Crimson Desert, I saw some of the reviews, yeah. I don't know if it's exactly. Oh, it is just Stranger Than Heaven. It really is Stranger Than Heaven. Yeah, Digital Necromancy really is Stranger Than Heaven.
では続いてはストレンジャーザンハブのライムゲームプレイです。本作はスリリングなアクションとコンバット、そして人間ドラマを描くことで知られる RGG スタジオが送る完全新作のアクションアドベンチャーゲームです。リリースは2027年1月15日の予定です。本日は本作について語っていただくためにプロデューサーの坂本博之さんと通訳のラプシュマイさんにお越しいただきました。まずは坂本さん、ゲームの概要を教えていただけますか？
はい、ストレンジャーザンヘブンは、日本人とアメリカ人の、血を引く大東誠という男の物語になっています。
New Lake Tail game is coming out soon.
のですね、アメリカで、差別を受けてですね、頼り身寄りのない
Sorry, Chad, I'm like once again looking elsewhere. A new Backrooms game coming up soon. Damn. This game looked cool. Have Snoop Dogg in it. Yeah. It's funny how many games Snoop Dogg is in now.
I think this game actually has 2 dead guys in it. Not obviously not counting Snoop Dogg, but I believe a fairly well-known male Japanese actor, I think, also has like a cameo in this. Cameo, quote unquote.
Yeah, eesh. Makes me go eesh.
Thank you. Stranger Than Heaven follows the story of the protagonist Makoto Daito.
What is the actual game about?
Origins of Japanese and American origins, and he's faced with discrimination.
It's a period piece, and a lot because it's the same studio that makes the Yakuza games.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are surmising this might have something to do with like the origins of the Tojo clan, like one of the major prolific factions in those games.
Oh, so this is like the Great Ace Attorney.
you will be able to show
Something
this
like
aspect
that,
of the
yeah.
show
But it's
as
following
well.
like a brand new
And
character
whole life spanning
in like a
plus
new
5
setting. I think it's
cities
back in
and
like the
50,000
oh
years
god,
of
So
the
Japanese
40s or
history
60s. I don't quite remember.
So I know they did like another period
Well,
piece.
it sounds
That
like a
one is like
really
it
quite
has
enthralling and
like the
captivating,
characters from Yakuza in it, but it's
story
like
to
they're
go
basically
play.
actors
And many
playing
of
Yeah,
like
the
completely
feudal
different
Japan
roles
games.
and different with completely
Quite
different
known for showing
personalities in
depictions
a
of
like a
more
period
modern
piece.
Japan,
So this is
so
something
what's it like
different. This is like
have the chance
something that
This is-
might be
this is
set in the
all
same
new characters.
continuity with new
and
characters.
other
Yeah.
mid-century eras. How did that
Which like
influence
I'll
the
probably
combat
end up
design
playing
of
this
Stranger than
because
Happy?
like I do
The
like
game,
those
the
Yakuza
game looks
games.
cool and everything. It's one specific aspect of it that creeps me out, but the game itself looks cool. Yeah, it's a cool time period too.
今回は1915年というこう歴史を遡ってプレイヤーを
And yeah,
過去に連れていく
they kind of mentioned at the start like it'll
Reva-
have a little bit to do with
Look at
like
Reva's shirt in the back there. Reva is like a German supermarket chain.
having like American Japanese immigrants because you look at the protagonist, like I believe he is from America, but he's also Japanese because like has like sort of like a Japanese like facial feature, but like he has blue eyes and like it's not something that you really see very often.
No, I work on your way home. All right. Hope you
Drive safe.
hope you had a good day at work, Sora. Yeah, drive safe. If I get Reva shirt, it's like walking around with like Walmart on a t-shirt.
これぐらいのスケールのゲームってなかなかないと思うので、この舞台を選んだこの時代を描いたっていったところはすごい大
I
きな
think
ス
after
ケール
this
の
presentation is done, I'm probably gonna be heading out. I got some errands to run.
Yeah. I also have like I have 10 more minutes. I have to cut it off in 10 minutes. So if the thing is still going, what I'll probably do is I'll pause it and I'll catch up on the rest of it at the start of the ZCon before we go into ZCon. I'm probably gonna start the second stream a little bit earlier than 9. But I will just not start the game until we hit the time in the schedule. But I might start the stream a little bit earlier than that, depending on how the evening plays out.
50年っていうゲームの尺に合わせてゲームコンバットシステムもうまく連動したようなゲームにしています。
Rico, when are you gonna do a collab with Walmart?
Difficulty was on a whole different level than all the titles we realized before.
Good question.
Because yeah,
Call
this
me,
time
Walmart.
we had to spend over a time of 50 years, so we were depicting 5 different areas.
Hey, if they pay me, I will do a collab with Walmart.
Research,
Just saying,
a
you
lot
know.
of historical and cultural facts, and we had to create all
You hear
the
that,
necessary
Walmart?
Did you see that Camera Roadshow? Yeah, this is
so there was
definitely
nothing
like
yeah.
built upon.
yeah, that's
But I
cool.
also remember feeling very excited about
Strangers Than Heaven follows the 50-year origin story of
new and
Makoto
we
Daito,
knew that
a
we
mixed
would be able
heritage
to
American
create a
Japanese
very
outcast who journeys to
game,
Japan in
one that
1950 and
lets
ultimately
players
founds the Tojo
really
clan.
experience the
Oh, so
whole
it is the
protagonist's
origin of the
life
Tojo
over
clan. That's cool.
Oh, it was
large,
guaranteed?
scale
Okay.
and
Or
large,
confirmed.
time span.
Yeah.
And this is also
According to
even combat
according
design.
to audience
We
member
felt this
Dargon
was
Master.
creating the most visceral and most
Do you have a source for that one,
intuitive
Dargon?
combat design so far. So to combine that with the protagonist's abilities, they evolve over time, and also the skills of you as a player evolve over time. I think we managed to truly create an
It also seems like they're
engaging
doing a lot with like the
experience.
combat engine and like really
Start using
making
a
it like
knife. In the
dynamic.
beginning, it might feel, you might get used to it, but your knife efficiency, your knife proficiency increases over the time, and you will be able to unlock special abilities too. And when, you will evolve and mature together with Daito Makoto, the protagonist.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's a journey you'll take together with Makoto-san. Well, I'm really excited to see what you have brought, but why don't you tell us a bit more about the demo that you've actually brought for us?
じゃあこう主人公と一緒にプレイヤーも成熟していくという感じですね。面白そうですね。今日はどんなdemo を
So you remember that short that I posted yesterday, where of my stupid Tasha from the Cauldron joke?
I did see that. That was very funny.
So I posted that on YouTube, and for whatever reason, it completely and utterly bombed. It got like only 2 digits of views on it, which is for a short is like fucking abysmal. Until I got rid of all the Gamescom tags on it. Then it suddenly exploded in viewership.
Fascinating.
It's every time I feel I get like a grasp on how the YouTube algorithm works, something like that happens, and it makes me realize that no, I have no clue how this works.
とクレと南のこの3つだけ、まあちょっと触りなんですけれども、なんかその舞台もちょっと味わってもらえるような、まあそういったデモ構成。
Like I did the same thing on the other platforms where I posted it on, and that had no effect. So I don't know why YouTube specifically was like, oh, no more Gamescom. Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna show this to everyone now. I have no idea. It's going to be cool to seeing Snoop Dogg fighting, yeah. I think that they should put Snoop Dogg in every game.
That in a minute, throughout 3 of the 5 expensive cities and eras, you will also experience them.
Like, you know, Persona 6, put Snoop Dogg in it. Star Wars Zero Company, you can probably make Snoop Dogg if you try really hard. Bubsy? Yeah, put Snoop Dogg in Bubsy. Why not?
So we're starting off, well, where are we starting off? Can you give us a bit of context on what you're dropping us into straight away?
I sent you Satisfactory Backroom, by the way. What? You mean Liminal Industries? What the is this? Sarah sent me a video of her playing Satisfactory. She is surrounded by belts on all sides. Like, I literally cannot see anything but belts. What is this?
So we start off with 1915 in
Oh my god,
Kokura,
I'm getting nauseous looking at this.
I can't see anything but belts, me, when I'm looking at anything designed by Tetsuya Nomura.
Yeah.
New environment for himself. And Kokura is really industrial town, said to be home of one
Show
of
me the belts.
world's largest
Hold up,
So
I
it's
might
bursting
have
with
to
the
like
passion of,
change the
hard-working
what I'm currently
theory
like
workers.
sharing real quick. I'm currently
Price
streaming.
way here.
Also, is that the same? It looks so good.
I think I can show it real quick.
Oh wow, straight away.
Is it this? Yeah, so this is what Sarah sent me.
Yeah, I love that you saw everyone
What is
else
this?
just clear out.
What's happening? What am I looking at?
Feels like a very a classic Japanese film style.
Oh, good lord! Yeah, that was my reaction too.
Very cinematic.
はい、この新しい操作、本当にこの右左こう好きなように組み合わせて自分でコンボができるってとこがすごく新しい要素になってます。
So it's a completely new combat style where you can freely combine combos using your left and right half.
Oh, nice.
もうガードもこう右左こういう風に左右にできるんです
Saw it on Twitter and you fucking died. Oh, that's not you, that's someone else. Honestly, Sarah, I would have believed you if you said that you did that.
やるとパリになって今みたいにいい強い技ができたりします。
Yep, this is Yakuza.
You can also chain into a parry. So.
I already see what you mean when you say visceral. This combat feels like there's a nice weight
4 minutes, by the
to when
way.
you land a hit as well.
すごい没入感してすごい正直にこういろんな動きが伝わ
How
る
long is this showcase?
そうですね。左右こう思った通
They
り
still got a good handful of games to go through, I'm pretty sure.
Damn, like I said, I am going to have to wrap up in 4 minutes. I'm gonna probably have to watch the rest of it like later today when before ZCon.
操作感で遊ぶことができます。
So it's really intuitive. Like you would punch with your right hand if you press the red button, and it maybe needs a bit of time to get used to this new feeling, but then it's really immersive and really intuitive.
Nice. Whoa.
じゃあまずは
destroyed.
はい。じゃあ次のはい舞台に次クレっていうステージになります。
And we dive on to Kure. It's the next stage.
Rico, can I have a funeral for you in Minecraft and post it on Twitter? I need you to attend.
これは時代も少し
What?
はい、時代もクレも先ほど1915年だったんですけど。
Well, if you can kill me, you can bury me.
で、はい。
We were in 1915 and Kokura, and now it's 1929.
Nice. So maybe now we'll also see, like you were saying,
Yeah, the game also like progresses
refinement of his
different
technique
time
with
periods.
fighting.
through like
That's kind of interesting, yeah. So it really is a period piece.
はい。
熟練してきたという。
そうですね。見た目も
Doesn't the first Yakuza game take like place in the 80s or something?
Was it the first one takes place in, I believe, the 90s. The prequel one takes place in the 80s.
Because I think that this one goes up to like the 50s, so it's like 30 years or so then before the Yakuza, any of the Yakuza games take place. The whole showing up to your own funeral. If I knew the day I was gonna die, I would have my funeral before I die, because that way I get something out of it, you know? Yeah, I've been to funerals, they always serve like good food there and everything, and I'm like, I want a slice of that.
I love the big obvious giant foreigner man.
Yeah.
Looks like the fucking guy from Indiana Jones.
He kind of does, yeah.
There's also changes in terms of the weapons. So in total, you can choose between 12 different weapons, and either they are used by one hand with the right hand or with both hands. So also the maturity and the skill level of how to use the weapons, they will.
I got he still is holding like a regular sized katana, but it looks like a small knife in his hand.
Yeah, so there are lots of different enemies, also like boss style enemies already in these, and so it's also exciting to play against different strong enemies.
Yeah, I also see that the boss, he's got like a smaller cutlass, but he's also still able to hit with his fist as well. Is that something?
Oh, it's not a katana, it's a cutlass, yeah.
He was holding a single,
Just like the main character holding a lead pipe, yeah. That's very cool.
He's got a crowbar.
Yeah, it's like a crowbar pipe, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, it is straight up a crowbar, just a very big one.
Something you'd see on like a goddamn railroad.
It's an industrial crowbar, yeah. It's the shit that they built the railroad with through the frontier in America. I guess it kind of makes sense since this is like the 1920s, you know, when like a lot of areas like got like very industrialized and a lot of trains were built.
Very cool.
Here lies Rikudes, Daitu's S. Daitu what? What S? This Xbox Series
I suppose
S?
it's understanding which end is for which hand, knowing this is maybe better for quicker, this is better for power attacking maybe. Is that kind of how it works?
The combat feels and looks more slower than other Yakuza games. That is true, yeah. It feels like it has more weight to it.
I like it, honestly.
Yeah.
Looks slower and a lot heavier, like some of the I can't say like some like 3, 4, and 5, but like the recent like combat-based RPG games, like they look fun, but like everything feels too floaty and like limp to me.
Yeah.
So the combo design is really quite flexible, so especially when you use
Oh shit, 1943. That's in the middle of the fucking Second World War.
You can still decide, okay, how do I want to use this weapon? What do I want to do with the left hand? Do I want to punch? Do I want to hold a different weapon? So it's really very creative also in that.
Wow, the fashion is real nice now, yeah. Oh my god, he looks so good. So, also it's now raining. I wonder, the combat already seems quite deep. Before it was snowing in the previous era, now it's raining. Does that also have an effect at all on any of the combat?
今雨が降ってますよね。その前も雪が降ってるシーンがありましたけども、これもまたコンバットスタイルに何か影響するんですか？
コンバットスタイルというよりかこう天候が変わることによってこの町の住民たちの様子が人通りが減ったり、お店が閉まったりとか、この舞台に対して影響が出る要素があります。
Like the games from the studio are really nice in the sense that in some aspects they're a great like tool for like Japanese virtual tourism for like if you're somebody that's not from Japan but is like kind of interested in it, you get like these very small little vacuums of like, oh, this is cool. And then you get a game like Yakuza 5 which is just very heavily Japanese tourism.
Not only weather but also when you get more advanced you can also choose at what time of the day you want the display to be staged. So if it's at night then also there will be less people or different people walking around. So
I like the bright night neon lights and everything.
Smaller, but I have a feeling he's gonna
Yeah.
be tougher.
It's a very nice.
This is so this was
敵
Osaka.
よりも小さいですけども、小柄な割には結構タフな。
かなり凶悪なこの敵なんですけども、これもこういうボス
Shot
敵
him in the
の
leg.
ようなものも本当に物語にいっぱい出てきて、この1対1のこの緊迫したこの戦いみたいなものも。
Yes, it looks like you have like a block and a parry kind of thing.
Yes, this guy is really a tough enemy.
It's parry slop.
No, but nevertheless, it's not easy to
Combat slop.
win against
Yeah, there's only
him,
two
but
types
you will
of fighting
have
games.
more
You have
of
parry slop
those
and you have
kinds of
dodge slop.
boss enemies, and you will be able to explore a lot of ways to combat them.
I saw
Dark
as well
Souls
there
is,
was the
dodge
chance
slop.
with a prompt where you could use both triggers.
Sekiro is
Can
parry
you
slop.
Explain a bit more about how that happens.
I don't make the
あ
rules.
と
I
両
just
方のトリガーを
point
使え
them
るよ
out.
っていうプロンプトが今入ってましたけど、それについても説明してもらえますか。
I'm a sucker for any like combat action game where different buttons are mapped to like different body
Oh,
parts.
this is kind of interesting. So he was stricken down, and now he's on the floor, prone, and he actually has like special moves for being prone, and he needs to get back up.
So there's an
That feels very Dungeons and Dragons, funnily enough.
I've seen that knockdown animation. That's really funny.
But both sides of buttons and attack him in the right moment.
Oh, nice.
You know, like in Dungeons and
in,
Dragons, when you get like knocked down, you're prone, and every attack on you has advantage on you, and you have to spend movement to get back up. So it's like actually something that you have to deliberately choose to do.
There's one of the characters that you can play as in Yakuza 4, because that game has multiple characters. He gets a lot of upgrades to his taunt. Like every character has a taunt that they can do, but he gets a bunch of upgrades to his. So like he could grab a guy and then taunt him, or he could just taunt him normally. If he gets knocked down, you can press the taunt button and he'll like roll over and like flip the guy off and stand up. And whenever you successfully taunt somebody, you get a little bit of heat, which is like the energy that you feel to do like your special moves. So he gets like a shitload from doing that.
キャラクターが出てきたサイドストーリー
Or
だったり
my favorite one is you knock a guy down, you walk up to him, taunt, you like squat down and start like smack talking him, and you get a bunch of heat from that.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to wrap up the stream here. So I'm gonna send y'all away. I'm gonna pause the stream. We're gonna pick this up again when I go live, which is in 2.5 hours and probably earlier than that. We'll watch the rest of this if it's not gonna be much longer. But yeah, I'm really sorry, chat, but there's a reason why I cannot keep streaming. I really have to go now. So see y'all in like 2 hours or so. Let's see, who will I raid? Oh, Armia's live. I'm gonna send y'all over to Armia. Speaking of like the partner program and everything, Armia actually recently got into the partner program. So go say hi to her, be nice to her. She's cool, she's great, very good streamer. Your raid message is there we go. If you don't have my emotes, you can use this one. If you don't have my emotes, you can use this one. Alright, audience, see y'all in 2 hours for Star Wars ZCOM and the remainder of this stream. Thank you guys for hanging out, and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.
Thanks for having